All right, hello, I'm Austin Townend, and welcome to the Bottle Cap Brigade, the best D&D campaign you'll ever encounter. We're the live stream that gets drunk, talks about D&D, but doesn't play it right. That's right, we believe following the rules is just like writing with a broken pencil. They're both pointless.
Hey!
Oh.
That was a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go,
Kitty.
dude. They laugh.
Let's do it!
Yeah. All right.
Let's go.
I
Dude,
love
let's
your
go.
funny ones.
Yeah,
Get
I
funny
mean,
with it, man.
Dude, my dad jokes are just like, it's so good at them. You know? Oh, yeah. Anyway, let's introduce the Bottle Cap crew. Have you ever sniffed your own fart and liked it? It's Joe Fritz as Tack/Parrot. Fair enough. My next question is a little more personal, and I really want you to think about this for a while, but are you Gen Y? No, she's Gen L. It's Tayuya. Also, she's Gen Y.
That was so good.
Anyway, that's fine. His safe word is
That was
Justin
awesome.
Bieber. It's Sam Gates as on.
The beads.
I didn't make that up. That's just true. He always brings up his wedding plans and desire for 7 children on the first date. It's Taylor Hawker as Togu.
7. And I want all 7 on the first date. Like, this isn't 7 children at some point. It's like, no, we're doing this.
Like,
Just
right away.
machine gun.
Get this
Just,
done.
just shooting them babies in there.
Oh, God.
As if it was that easy.
Hey, my sister just had a kid. I think I would know. I would know.
About 7 children.
All right, well, this next member is writing a list about the top 10 Hambone musicians. It's Miranda Hay-Killa-Palacio as Jolie.
Yeah!
If you don't know what Hambone is, it's pretty
I don't either.
yeah. They go by
delicious.
Hambonist, not Hamboner, just to clarify. So. Anyway,
That's
That
a
feels like a
severely
missed
missed opportunity there.
yeah.
Oh, so yeah. You get one episode together and shit starts clicking.
Well,
It's weird how it works.
Well, speaking of members, our last member thinks he's winning the game with the most HR complaints in the office. It's Austin Von Johnson as Erasmus.
I keep him on my wall.
Their awards.
They're the best.
All right, well, before we move on into the session, I think, Janelle, you have something you'd like to say.
I do, me hearty. It's just me. It's me, Captain Chappie. You ever look out in the great blue sea and you see beautiful gems, but you can't put your mind on it what they actually are? I found out what they are. Do you want to be the envy of your friends? Do you play tabletop role-playing games? Do you?
Yeah.
Then you'll want to get yourself on these little doubloons. Dice Envy Dice. They're sure to roll twice as nice.
What?
Also, if you want to subscribe to our Patreon or look us up on any of our other social medias, please do so. We're on Instagram. We're on Reddit. We're on Spotify in podcast form. You can find us streaming live every week, usually on Thursdays. And yeah, if you want to get some Dice Envy Dice, we will provide you with links. And if you follow that link, you can help us out, and in turn, it will help you out because you'll get some sick fucking dice in all different kinds of materials.
Come on.
They are cool as hell.
What else do you
Yeah.
need? You know, like, I can't. You mentioned the sales process. I can't think of anything that I would add to that. I mean, that's just like everything you need to sell that. So
Pirate.
get on it.
I literally only thought in my head earlier today while I was getting my teeth done, Captain Chappie. That's who it is. And that's the only
Captain
thing that I planned.
It's pretty relevant
great.
to this episode. So.
Hey, you guys,
Improvisational theater.
really quick,
I wanted it to be a pirate.
I'd just like to interrupt really quickly to say, hi, Mom, and happy birthday.
Hi, Mom!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to Sam's
Yeah, we're on the
Mom.
internet, and my mom's watching it. So there
Happy
we
birthday,
are.
Mama On.
Happy
Mama on.
birthday.
It's your birthday.
You have a dog, Sam's mom. Let's walk our dogs.
Do we want to sing "Happy Birthday" poorly over the internet?
Yes. Yes.
No.
No, it goes
No?
poorly.
I
Not
know
worth
that's kind of why I want to do it. It's because it'll be so bad.
Yeah, let's all on the count of 3, and all of us,
All
Sing it.
us will do
it's just
it.
gonna be. You know it. I don't know. You're
And everyone
Why?
sing it in a different language.
Ruby.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Oh,
Okay.
God damn it.
How about this? I know how you guys really enjoyed the character Brick from last week, so I will sing to Sam's mother from Brick.
Yes!
Here we go.
Yeah.
Sam,
Palafita!
actually, it doesn't matter. The barnacle.
Make sure
Okay, I
she
got it.
keeps watching.
Sam's mom, this is for you, and this is from a character named Brick. Let me turn the music up. Happy birthdays to you, Sis! Happy birthdays to you, Sis! Happy birthdays to Samuel's mother, Sis! Happy birthday to you, Sis!
Yay!
That was
on
Mother
screen.
was
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
And
that clipped out so hard.
Yeah, we will never bring
the audio
Brick
quality is
back.
beautiful.
We will never bring Brick back again. That was just so.
What?
Thank God.
He's dead. If that clipped the whole time, then that's funny.
It was worth it.
Anyway, we're gonna dive into
Mother!
the session. Without further ado,
Yeah, stop eating.
let's score some bottle caps. Welcome to episode 25, Molotov Cocktails.
There you go.
Oh, I wasn't doing it. Yeah.
Good, it's
Sorry.
Hey, Tay Bean.
That's disappointing.
It's
I mean,
okay.
Little tater.
Bean.
Can I call him Tater?
There it is.
I like
Tater.
Tay
Tay Bean.
We all
like, I didn't even realize I was supposed to do it until Austin did like the fourth one. I was like, why is he screaming in my microphone? Oh, I'm supposed to do something here.
I always say
So loud.
welcome to the episode, and I know I'm not actually going to start for like 2 more minutes because someone is going to talk for a while. Like I need like an intro. Like welcome. This is what I'm going to do from now on. Welcome to episode 25, Molotov Cocktails. We all long for connection. Something. Oh, yeah, shit. Damn it. Still got interrupted. We
I
all.
kind of like it that way.
We all long for connection. Something truly meaningful, genuine, authentic. We all want to connect spiritually, physically, and emotionally. It's in the very core of our beings. For some, that is very difficult. We try and sometimes never find that strong connection that we crave. For others, however, it is very easy. Take Tak, for example. There has never been a stronger connection than the one where he locked eyes with the miscellaneous orcs as they urinated into buckets, while Tak attempted to use another bucket for defecation and found the ordeal to be overall far too difficult and fell down on the ground amidst his own fecal matter. With tears streaming down his green, depressed cheeks, he continued to stare into the eyes of strangers with a thigh cramp bigger than his motivation to keep face with the general public. He lied on the ground, with Ong stretching his painful right leg out, dirtied and completely rid of all remaining pride. To Yuya and Jolie, you are standing in the center of windy sails, waiting for Tak to emerge from the bathroom. You hear sad, sad screams from the door labeled port, and you watch as Ong rushes into the restroom. From outside the restroom door, you continue to hear sounds of pain, sadness, and humiliation. You hear 3 words echo from the enclosed chamber that seems to reverberate around the room. It's the voice of Tak, and it sounded just like, "What, Tak?"
I don't remember what I said. So
Are you drowning or are you
Improv.
snoring? What's happening in there? I just kind of look over and I'm like, I think I'm out of here. I don't think they need our help with anything in there. Nope.
I could really use your help with anything in here.
I'd like to try to stretch on Tack's leg a little bit harder to alleviate some of the cramping.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Let's roll a medicine check.
All right. All right. 4.
You're still cramping. Really, it's worse.
He's bending
just, like,
my leg
punches-
instead of stretching it.
You're like in pain in the bathroom, and there are 2 orcs just making eye contact with you, and one of them like fails to continue to look at his bucket, and it starts to like hit you. Pee.
Oh, here, one sec.
Right, I'll walk in there.
You're going
Excuse
in.
me. I'm just
Yes.
fucking going in. Jack, I've taken care of lots of younglings in my life, and I think you're fucking constipated. Just hold on a second, and
What's your
cast-
dream, sir?
I'll cast Cure Wounds. It's okay. You don't gotta be embarrassed or anything. This happens to the best of us. Sometimes I even get constipated from eating too much Rugged wart, and that just does it. So you know what? Just take this. Just take this. And I grab his face by my hands and I like blow on his face to like stop the sweating, and that's how my like healing
That's
word.
not
goes
sweat,
into
that's
his
pee.
blood. You peed on your face too? All right, I can only do so much.
I just want to clarify, Jolie, that there's shit like all over the floor. Oh no. Oh no.
Been there, done that.
Oh god. Hold. Okay. We only.
I worked in an
Second.
orphanage of weird little creatures.
Is P the orc around anywhere in the general vicinity?
P.
Yeah, he's not in there though.
Could I yell at? I want to yell for P. And you just P. Come here. I need your help right this second. Whenever you're done fixing our nightmare.
Yeah, that was crazy.
There you go.
You want me to come in back?
Yeah, Pay. I need you to wipe some stuff off of Tack here. Bring your cloth.
And he's like nudging around the corner, and he just sees, 5 people now with Jolie, and just like shit all over the ground and pee everywhere. And it's just horrible. I think I'll just stay out here. That's fine.
Fine. I don't know what to do anymore.
Okay.
I want to get out too.
So yeah, the 2 orcs are like, I need to leave. Like, this isn't their problem, right? This is entirely just this little goblin that created this issue. And they stop making eye contact with him, but as they're like walking, they just keep looking like, God, and then they leave.
What is happening?
Someone's playing guitar.
The orcs left to go fucking shred.
That's why they
That's-
need in.
That's Jimmy.
That's your dog.
Let me. That's the dog. That's the dog.
That's the dog.
God, dog's quite loud.
Yeah, and they just leave. They leave the bathroom. Yeah.
Are you okay, Tack? Do you need? Can I do anything to help you right now?
Just get me out.
I'd like to just kind of.
Really.
I'd like to pick them up, and I'd like to take those cloth shoulder pads that the strange man sold to me, and kind of take care of them a little
Thorough.
bit,
That's thorough.
and then just throw.
Behind most buildings, there are like troughs for water that they use for like cleanup and different things.
Okay.
And there is a bar, so there's like beer and stuff being sold.
Okay. Yeah, I just want.
Okay. Yeah, let's say you go through the back door and you get some water from the trough. Yeah, there's probably a bucket nearby. You have a bucket of water.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait until they come out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting next to you. Yeah.
So
I got my trusty sponge.
I forgot
Yeah,
to-
I'm pretty sure we're gonna need this.
Yeah, so you see Ong emerge from the bathroom, and he walks just by pee as he opens the door.
Would you mind hosing us both off simultaneously? I have some urine on me.
We got
I
a
just,
bucket,
like-
not a hose.
I just look up.
At the end of the last Harry Potter movie. Traumatic bathroom experience.
So
fucked me up.
the entire tavern, boat rental, boat purchase place, the entire place is just looking at you. And it's just like silent as you come out of this place. You dump water and clean yourself off. And there's just like
I
a
just
flying goblin.
dump it over the
We
top
are
of them.
feral.
Yeah. And it's just,
We are feral.
it's just like silence for about 10 seconds. And then
We're heroes. We're here for a Marin.
you're heroes.
Yep.
What's the name of your group?
No big deal. The Bottle Cap Brigade. If you haven't heard of us, it's probably because we're too famous.
I'm washing down tack in the back with my sponge. Come on. Hands up.
I haven't heard many stories of the Bottle Cap Brigade. I shall spread those stories for you of your righteous.
You don't have to tell this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you
I
wouldn't-
know of you.
Well, we could tell you a couple stories if you
shit-covered
want to
goblin.
hear them.
A crying shit-covered goblin. A large orc who has to clean him up and help him go potty. And a bunch of complete idiots surrounding him. I'll write a song about it.
I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm just gonna be like, "You should say that again, bud." I like walk up to him with like my hands on my hips and I'm like trying to be intimidating.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Why don't you sing and tell us the song that you're thinking of? It better be a good fucking chorus.
You wanna fuck this guy up, Jolie?
No, I just want to hear this loser sing. Come on, Tack.
Cool.
I'm almost done.
Can I punch this guy in the nuts?
No, let's not punch anybody.
Oh, I'm not asking.
He doesn't even have a towel
anyone.
yet.
I'm asking Austin.
Yeah, he turns to you and he says, "Well, I haven't a lot of time, but this is what I've come up with so far."
Yes.
This is the Bottle Cap Brigade, a goblin covered in shit.
I punch him in the nuts.
I wasn't lying. It was true.
That's a terrible
Oh
song.
man, I don't even have to do it now. Yeah, let's do an attack roll.
Yeah, fuck this idiot. Also, I'm rolling dice envy dice for this attack, so
Hey.
Thanks, Titan.
all right, not that impressive, but it's all right.
It's a user error.
So, what do I add anything to this?
It's an unarmed hit. You're a barbarian though. Ong, isn't there something
Strike.
with unarmed? Isn't it different, or is it just because you're a Goliath?
It doesn't matter for me.
Yeah.
It does not affect mine.
Yeah, I think it's just your
So, yeah, 6.
Yeah, you punch him, and I don't know.
Nice.
Let's say you tried to punch his balls, right? Was that your words? Punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Punch him in his balls.
Yeah, right in it. Yeah, you do, and it's like he has like balls of steel, and as you make contact with these things, it's like your hand hurts, and nothing moves. He doesn't even like shift in reaction. He just looks down at you like, I was singing my song.
I just go. I just think that it could use some improvement.
That was the first line of the song.
Yeah, it's terrible. So, how about I buy you a beer? How about we sit down? How about we actually discuss actually writing a real song and not just some, half-baked idea of who you really think we are?
I think I'm gonna add a line of that you can't punch people either. And he just starts to leave and starts to go through the door and he's like, I'll write a beautiful song about you. You'll hear it all around the world. And he just goes to the door.
Yay!
Wow, that guy was an asshole.
The entire
I got
bar,
a
however, like everyone's like, okay, anyway, and then they just start drinking again and hanging out. There is still the concierge desk, where it has the sign. If you guys remember, it has a sign that says boat rental and boat purchase.
Oh, right.
I'd like to go up to the concierge desk after I have most of the pee removed from my person, and say, excuse me, concierge.
Yes.
Concierge.
I am quite adept at boat pirating and boat steering, and also being a seaman, if you know what I mean.
Being a Steven.
I do. I do.
And how much are you renting your finest ships for around here?
Oh. And he just takes out this quiver pen that he has, the quill pen, and he just points to the sign again, and it says boat rental, and underneath it in parentheses it says 12,000 gold, and then it says boat purchase, underneath that it says 30,000 gold. It's like, it's pretty clear.
I'm not very good at reading. I spent a lot of time boating, so I would
You are a
appreciate the
seaman.
condescension. Yeah. I know a lot of scallywags around here that shit on floors and such. I'm not one of those guys. I'm one of the good ones. So anyway,
Hey.
I got this purple bottle cap. It has like a fucking seal on it. Looks like a dragon or something. Could I buy a boat from you with that instead of gold? Because I don't have any gold.
We don't even want to talk to people with purple bottle caps here. I can't even believe you're. If you're gonna ask me to get coffee or something now.
Can I ask you why you don't want to talk to me as a result of my bottle cap?
Oh yeah, I'm sure you have a great opportunity for me, and I can be my own boss. And I'm sure when I get coffee and you want to talk about
Pyramid
it.
schemes.
But here's the deal: purple bottle caps are not accepted here.
Oh, is it some sort of a scheme in which if you buy a bottle cap, you have to sell it to someone else, and then I make money off of you selling the bottle cap to that person?
You're the one with the bottle cap. Why don't you tell me all the secret answers to make?
I don't know.
Years.
Someone gave it to me, so I just need a boat, and I don't have any gold, so.
Well, that's a problem. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
not my problem. That's for sure.
I could give you this indentured servant, and I point over to P and just say,
He's like, "Rawr."
hey, he'll help you out with anything you want. He's got to be worth at least 30,000 gold. That guy's fucking strong. He punched me a couple times. I beat the shit out of him, but I mean, you know.
Are you a slaver?
Nah.
Kind of sounds like you were trying to sell me another living thing.
No, just offering it in exchange for a boat. Because okay, so here's the thing: we got into a fight. We made a bet. He lost the bet, and he said he'd do something for me. I was probably going to accidentally get him killed because I get myself into dangerous situations quite often, so I figure I can give him to someone.
Just stop, sir. And it's P. Like, yes. Do you owe this man a debt? Oh gosh. Does he own you? Oh, I don't know. It kind of seems like he's your slave.
No, again, I am not a slaver.
Slavers and pirates aren't really allowed here.
Yeah, so here's the thing. We're getting real complicated. I used to be a pirate, but I'm not anymore. Now I'm a hero. I save shit. And this guy, we got into a fight. It was fun, and it was kind of fun. Like, if you want to fight, we can do it and have fun. And he lost. So he was helping me fight other bad things because neither of us are pirates.
Janelle, can you
he's-
do a stealth roll?
And
We're at P, at Ong, and then the other 3. Or I don't know, are you still holding tack as a baby?
No, I put him
No,
down.
I was on the ground.
Okay, good.
Remember,
And does not notice any sort of necklace that Tia is wearing. You're indebted person. We just want gold here. He's just looking at his inventory. Also, on a computer, which means that he still has it. Oh, he did. Look
You-
at that.
you
Is
hear
it
that
filled
often.
out? Does it have anything on it?
We're trying to get a boat, right? Right, Sorry, I just
Yeah.
got.
oh, big guy, you sound like a big baby.
And I go
Calm
take.
down.
I go take a.
Well,
Sorry, he's got a pretty big attitude.
We're all on our own paths. It's okay. So this boat, how much is it?
again, and he takes his quill pen and points to the sign. Gold.
Okay.
Well-
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, to get a boat? Like, do you have any, like, people that are bad that you want us to, like, hunt down? You want us to kill some giant beast?
I'd love to sell a boat to you.
What could a little fox girl like me get with 800 gold?
Wow.
Okay, hold on.
Unless it's like
Persuasion.
Persuasion. I feel like persuasion.
I think Jolie is also confused at what she's doing. She's just trying to make a deal.
It's like a group of adventurers went to a used car lot in 2020. And they're like, need any beasts slain? What can we do?
Can I clean
I
this?
got $8.
One Honda Civic, please.
Listen,
I really like that Toyota RAV4 you've got on the edge of the lot. What do you say we go slay a beast for you?
yeah, I'm gonna go burn down your enemy's house. Like, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
We
What's
gotta
your
remember
credits?
that for when we make content one day, like a video idea. It has to be that. Do not forget that. Awesome.
All right.
The guy's like, "What's your credit?" The guy's like, "What's your credit score?" And the dog's like, "I don't know, but I can lift 1,080 pounds."
Yep.
Ideas. Okay.
He, like,
y'all.
lifts the car.
800.
When you apply D&D to real life.
11.
He looks at you like, I want to clarify now, just because I'm getting some vibes. I'm a married man.
Who says I'm looking for a man? And who
Oh.
says I'm looking for you?
I'm getting very, very mixed signals here. I just want to sell you a boat.
I'm like so desperately looking for spells right now to help me, but I'm like all out. Got it.
Well,
Did you just flirt with his wife by proxy?
yeah, tell your wife.
You trying to swing, Daddy-O?
It sounds like budget is a bit of.
Where's your fishbowl at, sir?
Oh my god.
It sounds
You know
like
what? I actually have another idea. Here's what's up. I have a connection to another plane. I don't know where my power comes from, but I'm really good at making sick people better. And I'm really good about making people who are hurt or wounded or dealing with some, I don't know, psychological trauma maybe. I can make them better. And I'm down to put in the work to get a boat. But if you looked, I just washed my goblin friend inside of his bar because we ain't got no home. And my friend bought shoulder pads instead of a full suit of armor because that's all we could afford, I think. But I'm down to help you. Do you have anybody that's sick that could need some healing or something like that? I'll trade you what I can. And it's my heart. And I look at to you, yeah?
yeah. Let's do deception.
I just like smile nervously.
But I do want to help.
What a heartbreaking story. What did you
He
roll
doesn't
on
care.
deception?
Am I just here? Oh! Sorry, that was really loud. 22!
Hey.
She's decepted.
Anytime it's like over
There we
18,
go.
do we get a scream for excitement?
Because it's always an 8. It's like my life.
Well, that's really, I mean, that's really heartbreaking. And he looks at Tack, and Tack's just still crying, like, oh god, what a poor soul. I just feel bad for you. Did you say you guys were heroes?
Yes.
What an interesting predicament for such astounding heroes.
We miss our friends. You hear from the back as I'm wasted.
Yes. That was awesome.
Well,
Hey, you know, one day you're dressed in velvet, and another day you're dressed in mud. You know that saying?
No.
no.
Well, man, what she's saying is we've come a long way. We came from sculling.
Okay, I got
Where-
it. I totally understand.
Listen, we've been through some fucked up stuff. We need a break, man.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I have old Jimmy in the back. It's
Let's see
the
it.
it
I
was
don't laugh in character.
it was a prototype card. It's been through some things, but I could sell it
Just
to you
like us.
for 4,000 gold.
Oh, okay. I still only got 800.
I'll help out. I've got all of it.
Hey, Tack, crawl over here real quick.
I crawl over on my belly.
Is there just like a wet trail of slime, like all the way following?
It's the whole
My old
tavern,
snail
like,
trail.
As he's like moving, the whole tavern like makes way for him. Like, oh god. Because he's not clean. You like it's just water, you know. Like,
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, how would you guys like to split that amount?
Ong's got no money, and I got 800, so that's
Really
our
quick,
base.
just as a bit of an aside, can we see the ships from where we're at?
Not inside there, but it's close. Right near.
Would I know which ships he's talking about? Like if I walked out the back door.
Probably. I think
Okay.
anyone would know what old Jimmy is when they go looking for it.
Well, would I know like would I know which ships are his, like the ones that he like has for sale or like to rent? Like just they're like kind of parked out back in ship lingo.
Yeah, there's a lot of docked ships.
Okay.
I don't think you would know which one's his.
Okay. Guys, come here real quick. Can I have an aside with my friend, sir? I'd like to procure one of your ships, but I need to speak with my friends momentarily.
Oh my
dude.
god.
Are you guys?
We'll be right back.
Are you guys going to like dock in a circle and chat?
Yeah,
Stop saying
yeah. I
dock,
want to bring
dude.
it in. I want to bring it in.
We're all
Stop saying
docking.
dog.
I would
We're all
join
docked.
you, but I'm docked behind the bar.
All right. Well, you wait there, and I just like to turn to everyone and whisper like drunkenly and quietly. How about we just go fucking steal a boat?
Oh, you're not whispering as quiet as you think you are.
I am.
Also, your breath is terrible. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go pay for a boat.
Look, no.
I just
don't
turn
want
around
some-
and I'm going.
Listen
I'm
to me.
going.
I don't want some shit being fucking piece of shit boat. I want something with a fucking bowsprit on it. I want some fucking cannons. I want.
Hey, listen, On. When you start making
Hoop
the
deck.
money, then you can decide what kind of boat we get.
God
Coming
damn
from the girl who let me buy her a horse like 10 episodes ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Sorry,
didn't
I'm not
realize
there.
this
Sorry,
would
I'm
bring
not
up
there.
old shit.
I'm not
of
there. I'm
you.
sorry. I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm sorry. I don't hear this. It's changed.
I'm just
I'm
throwing it
sorry.
out there. If you guys want me to go fucking steal a boat, I can go Captain Jack Sparrow on that shit in like 2 seconds, and it's fine. Is it up to you guys?
I'm just
You're-
walking away.
You really
I'm
think you
going
don't
back
need any
to pay
help?
for it.
Tack is on the
I
ground,
mean,
by the way.
nah.
He's staring up at you. He's like, you guys are in a circle, and he's just on the ground. Like,
Teague legs. It happens. Yeah, no,
Buy your boat. I don't give a shit. I'll steal one later.
I mean, okay, whatever. Before I buy this boat, can I come see it?
Of course. Are you talking to me now?
Yes.
Because I'm just docked over here, so I wasn't a part of your docking.
Who else? Does anyone else sell boats here? Or are you the only one?
There are multiple ships docked here, but I'm the only one who sells.
Can we just see the boat? Is that possible?
Yes. And then you just hear him say, Philbert, can you take over my docked position so I can go to the dock? He's like, absolutely.
He keeps saying it. He keeps saying it to make me mad.
And then you hear him zip his pants up, and he walks out from behind the bar.
Ew. Ow. Let me relive my Mormon days.
Oh boy.
So many docks. So many docks.
I have a lot of questions that we'll come back to later. He takes you out through the back door. And then you guys go through this back door.
God.
I didn't even mean to do that.
Right.
And
Better than if
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, the entire dock is in front of you. And there's probably like 4 really large boats. And he points to 2 of them. And he's like, those are our main boats in our fleet. Around the corner, however, is old Jimmy. And he starts to walk around. There's just this huge rocks and different things. And you go around this and around the corner. It's almost like its own little cove. And it's just tied to a stick with a rope. It doesn't have its own dock. It's just like this decrepit little ship that can barely hold 4 or 5 people. And it's just moving with the waves. It's kind of.
Are there any other
eyes get all big.
Yeah. He's like,
Well.
there's old Jimmy, as we call it.
My eyes get all big like in animes, and the eyes go shriek. I'm so excited. Look at this precious little boat. It's so cute.
I just reach over to Jolie's eyes and attempt to kind of close them or put my hand over them. No.
You poke her in the eyes. It's like, ah.
I'm like, so yeah, that boat's kind of a piece of shit.
How about this?
I'm talking to the ship guy.
Yeah, and I won't even fit on that. That's a fucking lugger, and that won't even hold me, sir. I've been on ships for goddamn ever, and I kind of get distracted for a second, and then listen, if I take that ship, that big one, that fucking catch over there, and give you an IOU from the Bottle Cap Brigade, that we'll pay it back, and also I'll tell you at least one way that you can make 6 figures this year. I will double the interest on it. We're going to Sculling. I'll give you some beer and I'll give you some wine, and I'll hook you and your wife up with a nice little fucking boat tour, and I'll give you a high five.
Jump high five.
Wow.
Jump high five to start.
Jump high five.
High five to start.
All right, so you're offering me a blood contract.
I got plenty of blood. Can I use P's blood, or do I have to use my blood?
Ruby.
That was a meta. That was a meta question that I asked in character.
I don't know how to answer that. No.
Okay.
I mean, you could attempt to do whatever you want. Like, if you want to somehow steal some of his blood.
I say, because P, is P kind of with us right now?
Yeah, he's always kind of with you guys.
All right, P, we're doing a blood contract. Come here.
I don't think Oh, they're free things.
No, it's fine. It's fine. And I just take his hand and I just kind of cut it a little bit, like I just nick his hand a little bit, and I take the blood and I just kind of I dump it into like a paper towel or like a vial or whatever.
Paper towel or vial.
Am I doing the blood contract right?
Whatever's
Mr. Boatman
first. Yeah, he looks at you. He sees you cut his hand and then put it into a vial. He's like, well, the blood contract would be with you. You're the one making the contract, not... Is that man not your slave? Is he your slave?
No. No. No.
Sir? I'm not a slave. I'm kind of his slave. What?
We're friends. He lost a bet.
So, the blood contract has to do with bringing in the town shaman, and we perform the ritual.
I'm the shaman.
Why did he all of a sudden start saying things weird?
Who would have thought a blood contract was so complicated?
I
Some
mean,
people call me a guru, others call me a shaman. It's no big deal.
Let's go.
what do you guys want to do? Because I mean,
That's
we
the
could get
shaman's
that cheap boat, but I don't think I'll fit on it. You know what I mean?
Well, let's just wait until we need a boat, I guess. He said there's other people that sell boats in town.
You're not the only boat seller.
I don't recall. There are other boats here, but I am the only one who sells boats. Yes.
Let's see if we can haggle somebody out of their boat. Someone else.
Yeah. Well,
I just turn around and I'm just like, ugh. And I'm gonna go grab something from the bar.
okay. Yeah. So you go back in the bar. Does everyone else go back in the bar with her? Or you guys? Everyone's...
I stare at the boat seller for a little bit longer. Eye contact.
Joey,
Are you sure?
You guys don't want old Jimmy?
I mean, in my heart, I do, because I think old Jimmy would look so cute with a little paint job here and some plants there, and a starfish at the front.
Old Jimmy is been through a lot of things. I mean, old Jimmy and I, really, it was my first boat. First time I ever docked was with old Jimmy.
What if you fix up Jimmy for us? What if you made Jimmy as Jimmy E's? You could fucking make a Jimmy.
Well, it sounds like you're tapped out for gold.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose to cover the repair costs, it might cost another 2,000 gold, roughly, to make it seaworthy. You could do something for me. The 4 of you, right? 4 of you? Interesting.
Yes. Well, 5 if you count P.
P! He's becoming more like Ong every second.
Sorry, I cut your hand, P.
I'm P. There is one thing you guys could do for me. There's someone in town who likes to mess with my boats, and I don't mean this lightly when I say mess, but he goes onto the boats and he defecates on them.
Oh, is it one of those goddamn scree-scraw fucking pirates? I fucking hate those guys.
Yes, he's a slinter, if that's what you mean.
Ugh.
Are you a pirate?
We fucking had this conversation. I used to be a pirate.
You don't know the name of the most popular pirate group, and you don't know if he's your friend or your slave.
Listen, I know them, and I know that they shit on floors, but I just don't give a fuck about them, alright? Don't be a dick.
Who are you looking at? Who's up there?
And I'm like 8 feet tall, so...
Sam's like, I'm playing Animal Crossing. I gotta get the sea creatures.
Yeah. Yes, I believe he's a part of the Splinter group. It'd be great if you could take care of him, if you know what I mean.
You want us to kill him?
Oh God! What? Why would you say that? What? No.
Does he need a bath?
I just want you to cut off his ass so he can't shit anymore.
What?
I don't think that's how that works. I think you have to kill him first.
No. Do you
I don't
want
think
us
you
to
cut-
cut
you
his?
have to
Do you
plug
want
it.
us to cut his butthole out, or do you want us to cauterize his
kill-
butthole, or do you want us? No,
Okay,
trust
It's
me.
just a term. It's a term. I want you to make sure he doesn't shit on my boats anymore. Okay?
Oh, I'll sit
Enough.
down with him and
Kill
talk
him.
about diet. It's fine. That's probably all that it is.
It's,
Well, so if we
It's
kill
got
him, do you
time.
want the head? So do you want him alive, or do you want him dead, and we can bring you?
Stop bringing up murder. Okay? We don't do that here.
We're such
You said take
creeps.
care of it.
we might not murder him. We'll try and keep him alive. But if he dies, we'll just dump him in the ocean.
And we'll make sure he's eating his veggies.
And no one will know that you told us to do it.
And then we'll take the big boat. Sounds good. See you in a little bit, boat guy.
I
Bye.
didn't say to kill it. Okay. And then you guys
Keep on out the
he's
door.
like, no. Well,
I grab tack.
I'll get started on the repairs then. And you guys leave. And with that, we're gonna change perspectives for a bit.
We're annoying. I love it.
problem solving with the Bottle Cap Brigade.
How
Give us
can
a
one
deal,
thing turn
deal.
into another?
That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Nonsense.
How can one
Answers.
encounter turn into an hour-long encounter?
See, all you have to do is just like grind away at Austin and like present a situation where he might have to come up with another character so that he doesn't want to do that so hard that he lets this one somehow work out.
And just rolls so shitty all the time that we have no chance at.
Yeah, that was something. Thank you.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to do that on purpose. Just
No.
comes out. Jolie.
For some reason in my head I thought it'd be fun to say shaman, and then after I said it, I'm like, oh, it just sounds like a mistake. Like, it doesn't make sense.
No, it sounded so good.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your shaman.
Sham. Flight doesn't feel
I can do
natural.
look all. And you're good.
Yeah, you're gonna play your horn on your phone.
I was. Damn it.
He's like, you caught me.
Switch perspectives.
Flight doesn't feel natural. On pigeons, pigeons are holding on to you. A body, whatever. So it's definitely big eagles. They're not pigeons.
I think I have me.
Yeah. You guys are flying through the air, and Eredris, as you were taking off, Brick had told you a very, very intense thing about, you know, the.
Yeah, watch the last episode, everybody.
Watch the last episode.
Do it.
And all you can see is just Eredris' like lifeless body like flapping up and down, and then him just trying to hold on to this eagle. Like,
I was like, that's a weird way to let Aaron just know that he just died.
yeah.
Am I still high?
Let's roll a Constitution saving.
FBI is watching. So
Okay.
there you go.
If you don't know what candy flipping is, congratulations from grad.
I'm just like looking at Togu and looking at the lifeless body flapping, and he's like,
Awesome. Yeah. So you guys fly, and it's like hours and hours, and it's now getting closer to the end of the day, like 6 or 7 o'clock. And you guys see.
As we're flying, is it like, do we have to be like?
It's up to you, but yeah, theoretically you'd be safe either way.
Yeah, I think I'd like to rest a little bit as we're.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever the case is, if it's possible for me to pass out, I'm going to.
Okay, yeah, let's say you guys get a short rest
Cool beans.
Sure.
nearby, and you hear like different bird sounds, and you wake up to see in about 2 miles away is the entire town of Skolling, and it lands just on this. It's like this landing pad that they have created for bird flight, and apparently I didn't realize there just was in claws, but he is, and they just drop.
How was your flight, Togu?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. But yeah, I got a little bit of shut eye, but it is awesome to be home.
Yeah. Yeah. What was that stuff that I did last night? Well,
I think it was a stage dive.
No, I took something from the crab man. You know what? It's fine. It's just there's a lot of things about last night. I'm having
He's coming
trouble.
down a little bit. Yeah, it was a hell of a party though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you were having a good time over there.
Well,
your mouth's dry?
I mean, I just kind of figured it was because I was sleeping with my mouth open and the wind was blowing into it.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Oh.
Make sure you don't get any bugs stuck in your teeth. Let me see. Smile. Oh yeah, there's one right there. You got it?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
His mouth is full of insects. Like it was just like you can barely see his teeth because he slept all the time.
Yeah, you got one right here.
Okay.
Togu, as you're checking out his teeth, that note that Mars gave you flies out of your pocket as the wind starts to push away. Yeah, and you.
I'll try and grab it.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
cool. Thanks, man. Whew. Back in the pocket.
Yeah, let's. Well, you know what? Let's take your other Togu and head over to the Tinker House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Should we name this other Togu something else? I mean, it might be weird if there's two of us walking around.
What do you mean name it? That you're not getting attached to it, are you?
No. I don't want to freak anybody out. Well, but I guess I'm from here. They think it's weird anyway, so maybe we just lean into it.
Let's cover it up. I think giving it a name isn't going to help people from getting freaked out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's put a little. Do you have anything we can put over the face? I only have my pants.
Yeah, we can take off my cloak. I don't want to take off my cape, but I do. I'll take my cape off and put it on, and I'm gonna tuck him in and say, "Goodbye, Tugo."
Do I hear him say that?
Yeah.
Okay. We're not leaving him here, Togu. We're taking him with us.
So then why did I take my cape off?
Because we're going to be taking him through town, and if people recognize that you have a dead version of yourself, you know what? I'll.
That's a great idea. I'm with you. Good idea. Let's do that. I'll got it.
Do you mind if I pick it up? Pick them? Is that okay? It's just a weird thing. I don't want to cross a weird boundary. It's like, anyways, I'll take it. And I just want to pick up other Togu and put it on my shoulder and head on to the Tinker House.
I'm not moving yet, and then I want to look at Swarmzy, and I'd be like, "What's up with him?"
And you're about halfway down, and Togu, you especially notice this just because you know the place so well. Put the right music on. There you go. If you have the latest map, the red area, which was where it was all destroyed, is like where it's right where the Tal'Danathi serum houses were.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
You can see it on the screen in 3 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. It's like in the center of town.
Okay.
On the right side.
Okay.
And where did we fly into?
Yeah, you guys flew into Steve.
Okay. Cool beans.
Got it.
Yeah. So you guys are walking through town. You have to go to the center of town to get to your destination anyway. You do look over at that building as you're walking, and it does say to go see Calvin, the gnome inventor. And different places, go to diceenvy.com/thebottlecapbrigade and get some dice for yourself. Treat yourself.
Do that, but that's okay. If you don't, I'm just
oh my God, Austin, you would almost stop it.
You can give. Let's just continue making this amazing content for your entertainment digestion, and we appreciate you more than anything.
And a very prospering state. Very little is known because it's so disconnected with the Western expanse in between, which is a giant icy tundra, which very little people can pass. Different types of people and a completely different culture than the rest of the world. After that, and a pretty large revenue stream just from that. But over the last 3 to 4 years, crops have declined completely. The main city in Farkle is Marin. Marin is where our players started and where King Angel, the first of his name, lives. Sort of an Arabic kind of feel. It's predominantly covered in deserts, with gold being the main import. They're deeply rooted in their heritage. And the last one, Zaltone is also where the origination of the Great Hunt is. The Great Hunt is an international guild that is focused solely on defeating monsters into 3 parts. The first one is Jax. Jax is the only male god. He focuses on strength and power, and he's mainly worshipped in Zaltone. The next god of the Holy See is Yahweh. Yahweh is the god of love and passion, and is worshipped in Farkle. And last but not least is the god Nista. That's a general overview of the world of Magna. I hope you enjoyed learning more, and let's get back to the session.
Hello, welcome back, and you're watching the Bottle Cap Brigade. Jolie, take it away.
Hi, I'm Jolie. This is my friend Petunia. I'm Petunia. I'm also from the Idlings Orphanage. It's so nice to meet you. We are the Bottle Cap Brigade, and we like to do things with throwing dice and making fun of things. And we love dice as well, so we're going to do some dice, and we like Dice Envy, and Dice Envy is the best, and I have ADD, so I got to go and take my medicine. Okay, bye. Here's Jolie. Hi, guys. Sorry. That's Petunia. She gets wild at this time of night. If you guys couldn't tell, we didn't go on our run today, so it's kind of hard, but we're the Bottle Cap Brigade, and we fight crime.
Okay. No, that
Petunia's the
Hi
best.
guys, Miranda here.
Dang, that was so many things.
And I don't know what that was, but
yeah,
we're here for you.
It's amazing.
Basically, go to diceenvy.com.
We're here for you.
Nice.
I personally identify with Petunia.
I do.
Same.
I like that you said that you hadn't run her yet today, so she was energetic. Like she's a dog, so you have to exercise for her to like chill out.
Hey.
That sheds a whole new light on the fucking orphanage that Jolie would run.
He's got 30 kids on leashes. Let's go in the forest, everyone.
I was a leash
New York
kid.
dog walker.
No, it's not a leash. It's a backpack.
Oh, I was a backpack kid for sure.
Were you really?
Oh yeah.
I had a pink leash.
I did not.
I got lost at a home show once because I wasn't on my leash.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Well,
true.
welcome to the Bottle Cap Brigade. We're gonna go back into the session now.
And if you'd like to hear more stories from my life, follow me on Instagram, and I'll tell you stories that are really pointless, but they're pretty funny.
That's what the ats are below our names and stuff. So if you want to find us, you can, and be, creepy and weird, or just be friends. Who knows?
Slide into those DMs.
Nice and
people.
kind is great.
Yeah, we'll go with that. So you guys are in Sculling, and you start to make your way to Calvin's door. Going through the town, you see a lot of just interesting characters. It just seems like the town's changed again. Like, wow, man, they've rebuilt some stuff. There's new businesses here. It's only been like 2 days, or 3 days. You're like, this is just a totally different place. And you get to the door, and Ergis, you've seen this door before, and it's this iron circular door, and there's just all these like gadgets, and there's like a big red button on the door.
I walk up and I press the red button.
Just straight up. So it's just this giant red button that looks like, like a do not press button. And Toga, you just watch Air just walk up, just confidently, just like press this thing immediately. And you hear all these sounds. It's like. And the door like unhinges slightly. It's like air comes out of like.
That was awesome.
Oh, you just wait a little, buddy. Calvin, Calvin, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Calvin, are you okay? Do I need to like roll some kind of like assessment to determine whether or not he's in trouble right now? Like, or can I just?
I feel like you can do it if you want RP a certain way, but yeah, it seems concerning to you.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's. I just wanted to make sure it's okay for me to RP concerned. Calvin, we're gonna come in. It's Ergis with the Bottle Cap Brigade. We met a few days ago. Anyways, I'm gonna come in, and I want to very carefully and slowly open the door.
Okay.
Kind of hyper aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
I want to put a hand on church key, just subtly. Okay. Hand on church key.
You just have it.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds
What a
great.
cool name.
I know. Good call. Oh, I gotta tell you, by the way, I was helping my uncle bartend a party this week, and he literally said, "Grab the church key" when he wanted to open a beer, and I was like, "It is the name!" Like I didn't, like I told him. No, you're totally right. So you start to open the door, and it's just like dust everywhere, and it's like it slowly creaks open, like. And you just see this room, and it just seems exactly like how it was before, just completely unkept. It's a mess everywhere, stacks of books all over the place, different gadgets and different areas where he's working on stuff. And over to the left side of the room, it's like the area that you're in is like a box, but over to the left is like a half circle, if that makes sense. And
okay, so it's like his brunch nook.
Yeah, it's like his area. And you see like this big hulking knight figure, like full all armor, just like rocking back and forth, and you just hear.
So just to clarify what I'm seeing here, am I seeing a knight or am I seeing empty armor with noises coming out of it?
It seems like kind of like armor that you've seen, like full heavy armor, but really futuristic, and like steam puffs from it.
Okay.
And that does not frighten you.
Okay. Oh, thanks.
Do we see Calvin too?
No other movement other than this thing. And it's like 8 foot tall. It's like this huge knight thing.
Holy smoke! Calvin, are you in this thing? And I want to kind of like knock on it.
Yeah, you knock. He's like.
Okay. I want to look around the armor and see if there's like a strap or a lever of some kind that like can open a hatch. I'm looking for a hatch of some kind,
Yeah. So you go around the back, and there's like 4 levers, and they're all like tilted up.
So there's 4 levers, and they're like horizontal, and they're all facing up.
They like turn. They seem like they turn.
Oh,
I
see.
All
I see.
angled
Okay.
up. Yeah, like handles.
Okay. Calvin, if you're stuck in here, I want to do what I can to get this off of you, but I have no idea what these levers do. So is there any way for you to tell me which ones to turn? Say again.
And you just see it like shaking, like.
Can
Ergis, I have an idea. Hey,
okay.
Calvin, this is Ergis's friend Togu. Would you scream twice if you want out of the robot?
That's
right,
twice.
He definitely wants out.
Yeah, he totally wants out.
All right, once for yes, 2 screams for no. If I turn the levers, will it let you out?
Will it let you go? I really wanted you to.
I was really hoping.
I didn't even hear it until afterwards. I'm sorry.
And he's just like,
she was the best. Was that a 1 scream? I'm not sure. You should ask it again. I don't know. I'm going to inspect it as well, see if I can find any sort of... Actually, I want to look in the front, like right on the chest plate, and see if there's anything I can pop off to see him.
Oh, man. There's definitely like a center of it where it's like a square. That's like...
I want to use my tinker tools to try and pop it off.
All right. Yeah, let's...
So once Togu pulls out the tinker tools, I'm like, wait, Togu, what? We have levers on the back here. I'm sure that we can get him to tell us which ones to turn.
So why don't we just pop the front off and he can tell us without mumbling?
Because look at this thing. I mean, it looks not from this time, and I don't want to hurt him.
We're tinker gnomes, brother. We got this.
Oh, Togu, I don't think that's how tinkering works. I mean, I'm sure that there's.
Well, I
completely
didn't
different
think you should kill a camel, and here we are.
Why are you bring the camel thing up again?
I'm gonna put down Togu's dead body, and I'm gonna walk out the door.
No, I was joking.
Oh wow.
Now I feel bad. All right, I'm gonna try and pop the chest plate off anyways.
Okay. So Eric just leaves the room in frustration. I'm gonna assume you're just outside, Eric.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay.
And maybe find a drink, and maybe I'm gonna go check out that there's a place where all the heroes like congregate that we walked by that one time. I forget what it's called.
The Mercenaries.
Yeah.
The Mercenaries bar.
The Boys and Girls
The Shield. It's the Shield.
The companion.
That sounds right.
Shield of a companion.
Yeah.
It is the shield of a companion. That's right. It's right next to Calvin's shield.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of take the long way around.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to your journey. Togu, let's do. I'm trying to think of a role for tinkering. Like,
Can I use Artificer's Lore for it, since it's a technology tool?
Yeah, that just gives you a boost or advantage or something, right? What is? Yeah.
Massive. Yeah.
Yeah, it totally is.
Okay. So I get double, and so I rolled an unnatural 20.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Oh, unnatural. Yeah, you're good anyway. Yeah, man. I mean, you just start like putting your tools in there, and you like pop it open, and it's like air comes out, and all this steam like. You can't see everything for a moment as this hatch opens, and then you see this tiny gnome, and his arms are just strapped into these things, and his legs are strapped in. He's like, "Oh, that did not work. That did not work."
You must be Calvin.
You must be Togu. Togu told me you were coming.
What?
Well, you're Togu, aren't you?
Yeah, I am Togu.
Can you with the straps? Can you untie them, please?
Yeah.
They're like Velcro kind of like belts. They're belts.
Sure.
You can just undo them.
I'll get them.
He like slowly get him out, and he like falls to the ground because he was like kind of high up. He's like, whoa, I've been in there for like 4 hours.
4 hours?
You're late.
Well, sit down. Take a seat. Take a seat.
I need a drink. And you just see him walk over to his like area where he has all these like alchemy tools and different containers, and he just starts like mixing this green liquid with this blue liquid, and throws in this red and this purple, and starts like mixing up, and you just see it bubbling, and he just shots it like. Oh, that is good. Well,
I love your shop here, Calvin. I absolutely adore it.
Oh, well, thank you. I try to clean up every once in a while, and you see him like dust off a book and puts it back. Whew. Well, I had to, some hopes that maybe I would create the ultimate armor, the body armor that would defend you against any attack, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to work.
How come?
Well, you see, and then he just starts to explain this like very complicated formula and how he's like
Tinker Gnome, bro. I speak the language.
Yeah. He's like, He's like, the steam combustion won't react to the plasm that I have syringing into the veins of the entire engine system.
Oh, I understand. What plasm are you using for it?
Well, it's not about the plasm. It's about the synergy of all 4 elements reaching the connecting point at the exact time to be able to trigger the engine into propelling all of the vials into pushing down the steam so that it can propel the body into motion.
But if one... I'll give it to you. Okay, I understand. So why? So where's the problem coming from?
I think it's the steam. I don't think it's enough power.
Oh, so it needs more power.
Yes, because the steam is not enough to push the syringes into the valves and then propels the steam-powered engine to combust and move through the entire body to produce the amount of energy required to push the suit. I thought you would understand this. Look at you. You're great. We could
I just wanted to hear it from your mouth. I knew that from the second I opened the front of it, so I totally understand.
Yes,
I just wanted to hear you say it.
Just a mess. What a conundrum. Well,
thank God we were here to get you out. Wait, Eredris, dang it.
It's very interesting, and he pulls out this letter, and he's looking at the letter, and it's some paper you've never seen. He's like, it definitely said that 2 of you would come. Where's your friend?
Wait, what? I tell you what. Can I leave this here? I'll be right back.
Okay, go get him.
Okay, I'm gonna run out, and as soon as I run out there, I'm just going, Eredris! And then I want to ask people on the street, like, have you seen somebody with blue skin and a cat face? Like, hard to miss.
Blue skin and a cat face.
And he's got no shirt on. I'm pretty sure he's just wearing pants. It's most likely will be upset.
Walking by, and he's like, before he can even answer the question, you see Eredris getting thrown out of this building, and he lands on his back with like this bottle he was holding, and it like breaks on the ground, and he's very like clearly like drunk already. He's like, ugh. And on top of him lands Woodchop as well, and Woodchop has his little like needle weapon out, and he's like acting like a pirate, like, "Yar! I will fight yar!" And like they're like having like this weird thing happening, and the guy's like, "I just don't come back, okay? Get this drunk out of here."
I want to run up to them and be like, hey, what's going on here?
And he just turns like, take care of him, will you? He's a drunk. And he goes back inside.
I'm not. You shut up. This should be impressive. I did this in 7 minutes. So fuck you. Fuck you. Can you do this in 7 minutes?
I want to grab Eredris and
7 minutes.
Eredris,
I got Calvin out. I got Calvin out of the machine. He's waiting for us inside.
Great. No, you have it all under control, Mr. Captain of all the right decisions.
Captain of all the right decisions.
Eredris, listen, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up the camel thing. I just felt like you were ignoring me.
What?
I mean, I had an idea, and it ended up working, but I don't know. I really don't like being ignored, and I felt like you were ignoring me.
I felt like you were ignoring me. There were four levers. There were 4 levers. It was there. It was there.
Did you know what the levers did? Do you know what the levers did?
We were gonna find that out. How come every time a door is presented to you, you try to find a window in?
What?
How come every time you see a front door with a knob right there and a knocker on it, you can knock on it. How come you always try to go through the chimney, Santa Claus?
I want to look at like Woodchop and be like, I don't even know. Okay, Eredris,
Sometimes the right answers are right in front of you. And I'm like looking off into the distance, thinking about everything that's happened over the past 2 days.
I wanna grab him by his face and be like, hey.
I start purring.
And then I sneeze.
It's just a reflex.
Oh
no. Hey, listen, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. I didn't mean to bring up that old stuff. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
Let's get you up, buddy.
It's okay.
I want to help him up. And I can't help him up that far because I'm a gnome. So I can only help him up like halfway.
A little bit.
So I'm like on my knees, like with my arm over him, and but still like on my knees.
Yeah. Let's go see Calvin. You ready?
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You see how drunk I am?
I love it. Knuckles.
7 fucking minutes, bro.
And then I want to look at the bottle. I want to look at the bottle, and it says like non-alcoholic on it.
Oh my god. You killed him.
And then I just want to throw it and be like, and I want to smash it and be like, "You did good, buddy. You did good." And then I want to go inside.
That's so good.
Yeah, well, I didn't even have to create the world. You guys just decided. That's awesome.
Eridus is just drunk Rock Lee.
It's so true.
I
channel
I
every
seriously-
Naruto character at any moment.
No, in another D&D game that I DM'd, I made up this little potion. It's a health potion plus, so it gets you. If you fail the Constitution save, it gets you drunk, but it also gives you Drunken Fist, so you get plus 4 to your strength. Only
sick.
if you're drunk.
Badass.
Yeah. Come on. That's a fun item that may come into the game. So
It's a good time.
you guys walk back in, and yeah, this is perfect. This is the music we need. You guys walk back into Calvin's shop, if you will, and he's like, "Oh, Eridus, there you are!" And he just walks up and just pops this syringe right into your neck, like, and you just see him like plunge it, like, and pull it out.
What?
Oh well, it's a hydrating potion syringe. He'll be great. He'll be fine.
I just kind of like fall over for a second.
Yeah, the letter said that he would be drunk, and I have to take care of him.
You just stabbed my friend in the neck.
Whoa!
And he like,
Eridus. You okay? Wake up!
Yeah, I'm awake. I'm awake. I mean, I wasn't ever really. Yeah. Thank you, Calvin. I had one too many. I had one. It was anyway.
It was too many.
like puts them back to the side. Well, it seems you guys came here for a purpose. Then you're arriving soon. Please prepare a syringe for Eridus. I need you to look into. That's mine. Love, Togu.
That's weird.
I don't remember writing
Did you
it.
send this to him?
I don't remember.
Can I see it real fast?
Yeah, here you
go. And I just want to take like a super close look at it to see if like there's anything unusual about the paper, or any of that.
Yeah, it seems like a kind
Can
of
I assist with that?
Sure.
No, he's not rolling. Right.
Yeah, you guys are. You go both. It seems weird to you. It's almost like laminated paper.
Yeah.
Calvin, when did you get this letter?
Someone put it through the mail slot, and you just see like this little flap. It's like, it's just this pink ribbon. Why did you bring a dead body in here?
This is Tugo.
I want to hold up. I want to hold it up and try to like put it side by side with Togu for like, so that he can see the comparison, the appearance,
and
the
then
similarities.
I want to mimic the dead body pose. Like I want to see it and be like.
And he keeps like going back and forth between the two, and he's like, that seems like an identical match. Actually, you both seem quite dead.
What?
Well, anyway, and he grabs the
between the two of us.
Yes, you speak.
I want to. Well, I guess there's two major differences. I want to pull my pants up and do like the "No Place Like Home" heel click with my duck feet.
Oh.
Whack, whack.
And he's like, "Oh God!" He's like, I didn't see those because your pants were covering them.
Yeah, that's why I pulled them up. Yeah,
That's
I
very
don't want to put him back down.
Well, we'll have to look into that as well. And
How can he not see your duck feet? Are you wearing like Jinko jeans?
Mm-hmm.
I thought
I've got like pantaloons. They're like pantaloons.
I'm like just picturing like old goth jeans, just old Jinko
Oh,
jeans.
Yes.
And then you have to lift them up to see the duck feet.
Covering the whole ground.
I was like, what kind of pants are you wearing?
You guys, or Ergis, you helped him put him into this big vat, like this, this big container. Same thing that Tack was in, a week or two ago. And you see him start running some tests and doing some things. And maybe like 30, 40 minutes go by. You guys are like bored. You've sat on different chairs. Togu, you attempted to get into the body of armor, and then he screamed to stop you, and then barely saved your life. And
during that time, can we have also basically brought Calvin up to speed on everything that's happened?
Yeah.
Just with the
Cool.
Good idea.
So we don't have to RP that shit.
Yeah, that's great. And at the end, his little machine starts like making noise, like and this paper starts coming out of it, like the results. It's like and you just like and rip the paper off, and he looks at it, he's like, "That's very interesting." Well, that's if that was the proper way of doing it, then the particles would have pushed towards the synergy point. Well, and you see him like fold and turn it over. This is a dead body.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it the same dead body as Togu's body? I mean,
and you see him walk over, and he has this little, like this tiny little like scalpel, and he just walks over to your forearm, just takes like a nick of your
Ow!
And he grabs it, puts it on this thing, and takes like his weird eye microscope, and he's like pulls it out and looks at it. He's like, and close it. Well, the molecules are almost identical, but yours is slightly different. I can tell that there's some sort of arcane magic involved in your sample, as opposed to the body over here. Perfectly normal body.
Arcane?
Wow.
Yes, in fact, I've seen it before.
Where?
Well, my brother's an expert on the subject. I don't know if you want to know what he's an expert of, but he studies the study of undead.
Is that okay? Is that type of practice allowed?
Well, it's very interesting. Using a sort of blood magic mixed with arcane magic, you can create and reanimate life. It may not last forever, but it is a way to bring life back to a body. And as he's explaining this to you, Togu, I mean, you're just like, you're realizing that you've not felt any sweat, you've not felt anything in the last 2 days. And in fact, if you want to write this down somewhere, you have a passive skill called Undead.
Ooh, you're an undead duck man.
Yes. This is what I wrote. You can write whatever you want. But you have a pale, rotting perplexion. You are immune to poison, paralysis, disease, and any mind-altering spells.
And love.
Yeah.
What?
No. No. You do not need to eat, sleep, or breathe. And you have a loss of feeling and taste. Like physical feeling.
You've got COVID.
Yeah.
Dang it.
You no longer have but and elixirs and potions have no effect on you.
DM question: does my HP get altered at all?
It does not.
Okay.
You also have no death saving rolls.
Do we all realize this at the same time, or?
Yeah, but let's
like,
put it
is this
into
from
our
Calvin?
view. When he says this to you, he's like, "You're undead," and then it's almost like I don't want to say montage, but where you see a visual and then another visual overlaying over it of like your face as he says stuff. And it's just going through all these things where he's like, this will happen, and then you see without his voice, you just see
And he's just picturing you guys' trip, and it's like the music video for Last Friday Night.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like Togu would hear all this, and then he just passes the fuck out, just like cartoon.
Yeah, just start waving, and you hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, but no, that doesn't work. I can't pass out.
You can't. You can't any of that. You're right. Yeah, you have all the emotions, but none of the feeling.
He placebo does it and then just gets right back up.
Yeah, his eyes still open. He's like, "Damn it."
I thought that would work. I don't know.
This is. Well, here's something that still doesn't make sense to me, though, Calvin. If Togu is undead, then where did his body come from? Because that's the Togu that died. Then that's the one that fell out of the giant hive. Where would this new Togu come from?
Yes. Well, as is the art of undead, and of course you need to talk to my brother, who is an expert in this field. But it is a passing of one soul to another in this case. It's my understanding.
Wow. Where does your brother live?
Oh, well, his name is Ivan Tor. He's an inventor, and he lives in Souther.
In Souther?
Yeah, some people call it Southor.
Okay.
But he studies.
And his name is Ivan Tor. Ivan Tor.
Yes, and I'm Calvin Tor.
It's all coming together. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Calvin. Togu, how are you doing? Do you have any more questions, or you good?
Am I good?
I mean, have we done what we need to do here?
Calvin,
yes.
Do you have any sort of literature or scrolls on dealing with this, or is that just something we should see from Ivan? Because I know Souther's a long ways away, and I'm a little shocked right now.
Oh, I do have a book that might be someone just like you. If you're anything like me, and you see him start going through these these stacks of books, and he's like, and he pulls it out, so pulls his dust off it, hands it to you, and on the front it says, dealing with the condition of being less endowed.
Thanks, Calvin.
It's quite a traumatic event.
Hey, Togu, why don't we head over to the empty mug? I'm sure the rest of the brigade is still there, and you know who might help is Jolie. She always says the right things in this kind of situation.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm ready to go back there yet.
Oh, that makes sense. Well,
but I mean, I completely agree. I'd love to go meet up with our friends. I don't want to go into the mug right now.
Yeah. I suspect running into your family might be odd. What if just I went back to the mug and see, get the rest of the brigade, and maybe we could all rendezvous somewhere else.
Let's just go to the mug. I don't think I want to be alone right now. So.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. Sounds great. Well, yeah. I guess I have one more quick question for Calvin. But I guess I'll just meet you outside. Is that okay?
Yeah. Sure, man.
Cool.
I go outside.
Yeah. And so he heads out the door, and then he closes it mostly.
Calvin, do you have anything that would help with this? And I refer to my cat face.
It's not normally like that, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I ate a muffin. I became a werecat for a while, but then the wizard and entrepreneur that I ran into made it all switchy, and so now every time I turn into a werecat, my face goes back to normal, and now normal face is werecat face.
Oh, what a conundrum. Well, I think there's a simple solution. I'm surprised you haven't thought of it yet.
Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, I'm just kind of average intelligence.
No, I hear that all the time. That's fine. And he just walks over to this bag, and he just pulls out this thing. He walks up to you, and he's like, close your eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I close my eyes.
You hear this rustling as he you can tell something's going over your head, and you hear and you open your eyes, and you can just see two little
yes.
He's like, that'll do it. And he's just put a paper bag over your head.
Calvin, I can't see shit out of this thing.
Well, maybe you need to make the holes a little bigger, but it'll work great.
Okay, thank you, Calvin.
I've been on several dates where I had to do the same thing.
That's I hope it's to you, because that's still sad, but at least it's not terribly offensive. I'm gonna head out now.
Yes, I wear the bag.
That's okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you had to wear the bag.
They love me.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And that they should.
Thank you.
Good day. And yeah, we head on out. I say we. I guess I'm thinking of Steve or something. I go.
Yeah. Okay. You and Steve.
You
got tied, and you see Togu. I don't know. What did you do in Togu?
I'm just sitting on the front steps in front of the.
Okay. You open the door and you just see Togu just sitting there slouched over.
Hey, that was some rough news, wasn't it?
To be honest, I sort of been expecting the worst. I just didn't think it was that. Remember when we were on the beach and I was running around and realized that I didn't have asthma anymore?
Yeah.
I slowly after that learned that I couldn't feel anything. I mean, look, and I show him my finger where I cut it. I didn't feel at all.
I look at it and I just take a big gulp and
big gulps, eh?
Togu, we've had
okay.
It slowly anamorphed into a pigeon over time.
He's just like, what the fuck is this?
And Calvin pops his head out and says, if you decide to go to
I give him I knocks into his high five.
But he said, come find me before you go. I'll help you get there. And then he closes
Of course,
the door.
Calvin. Thank you so much.
And he just closes it. And then you guys start to head to the empty mug. And with that, we're going to go on break. We will see you guys in 5 minutes, and we'll switch perspectives when we come back. So thank you so much. See you guys soon.
Peace out.
And it's so nice to meet you. I come from a long line of Kitsune Halfling has been running the Oddlings Orphanage, a home that nurtures all sorts of characters and creatures looking for wild love and a rowdy life. Now about a year ago, our world was flipped upside top when a band of orcs came to raid our land and steal our little wildlings. Now, we put up a good fight, but it did cost my parents their lives. So now, it's up to me and my brother to run the Oddlings Orphanage and spread love just like my parents did. Now, I like to think it was a little bit of kittling luck that the Bottle Brigade stumbled upon our orphanage. And to add to that luck, they were also looking for the same band of orcs that crossed me and my motley crew of a family. So when they invited me on their quest, how could I say no? Now I don't know what's ahead, but damn, am I ready for adventure.
Hey, my name's Tuya, and I'm a 13-year-old tiefling and a member of this pretty weird group called the Bottle Cap Brigade. But before I met all the guys in the Bottle Cap Brigade, I lived in this super poor town called Farkle. Imagine the grossest place you've ever been, and then times that times a million. Pretty gross. But that's where I grew up with my dad in a butcher shop, and right before he left for a very important business trip, he sat me down and gave me this beautiful rusty dagger and said, "This is my advice for you, Tuya. Don't get caught, always watch your back, and never open the meat freezer for anyone because the neighbor's in there and your dad doesn't want to go to jail again." And then he put me outside and set the house on fire and I never saw him again. But that's okay because now I have my new friends that I can explore the whole world of Magna with and become the greatest adventurer of all time.
Hello, my name is I'm part of the Bottle Cap Brigade. We're called that because we like bottle caps. Every single one of us likes bottle caps, me especially. I like them because they are shiny and because very pretty ladies typically like it when I give them some bottle caps. I grew up in a very small community in the mountains. I don't remember much other than it was cold and that my parents were slaughtered. It was sad. Subsequently, I became a pirate for a time. As you can see, I am quite large and a giant. And as a pirate, they liked that about me. And so I was quite popular as a pirate. I moved to a town for a bit and met up with a group of goofballs, and we now go around looking for fun. My name is Ong, and this is my story.
Hey, and we're back. Joe, why don't you tell him that thing you've been wanting to tell him all day? You come back.
Are you ready? So, we have a wonderful little affiliate partnership with this great company called Dice Envy.
Dice Envy!
They can meet all of your dice needs. They have different colors, different materials, and if you buy dice, it helps us, and we can use that to better our equipment and pay for cool things to provide a better experience for you, the people.
Come on.
So please,
Yeah.
check out diceenvy.com/BottleCap Brigade at your earliest convenience, and let us know what you think.
Woohoo!
Cool.
See you later.
Yeah, let's go.
Joe, that made me wildly aroused.
How far can you bend?
Oh. Yeah.
So switching perspectives back to you.
How many ribs do you have removed?
Damn. To Yuya, Ong, Tak, and Jolie, you guys are in that small fishing village of Carmiel. You were just given instructions to go find a man who didn't just tell the name to you, but it sounded like you guys started to leave. But it was a guy who keeps shitting on his boats. That's all you know.
Yeah.
Hold the stake out.
I have a lot of details about him, but I don't believe you asked him these things. God,
I totally miss that too. I love that they're just gonna find a random guy that keeps shitting on stuff. Like, find some clues there, Scooby Doo.
It'll be good. It'll be
Follow
fine.
your nose, wherever he goes.
All right, you're the only pirate. I'm here for support, and I want that little Jimmy boat. So.
All right. If my only concern,
poop hunting.
you know, Jolie, that you are one of my favorites. One of my 6 or 7 favorites, however many friends we have at any given time.
I think it's about 6 or 7.
But I have some concerns about my size as opposed to the size of that boat, given the fact that it is smaller than me and my ability to scoon on it. But I'll do what I can. Maybe, how about if we get you that boat, would you be cool with me maybe stealing another boat and driving that boat behind your little boat?
I mean, I would be honored to be towed or led by the pirate Ong.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sorry. I think I was being sizist at that moment and selfish because I was just really excited for that little boat, and I did not take your size into consideration. And
most people
and
don't.
you're the captain of the ship, and I'm sorry. That's not very pirate of me.
You're the captain. I'm the guy that knows. I'm the navigator. I can navigate stuff.
Oh, so
But
I'm the captain.
We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's figure out the guy that shits on the floor, the little fucking pirate ass bitch.
Yeah. Should we hold the stake out? What are we doing? How are we doing?
No. Check this out.
Ong knows poop.
I'm sniffing for their shits.
I'm amazed. I'm watching the pirate work.
My favorite is that Sam's not even asking to roll anything. He's just assuming that he can find them by his.
No, I mean I expect you to.
So
Cool. So you're sniffing.
Yeah.
Joe, I also thought he was taking a dump. It's like, this will bring him in like goose decoys. Just like,
yeah, they're attracted to the poop. So just so I understand from a story perspective, we've created quest or this mission to get a boat, but you guys, regardless of accomplishing that mission, are still going to steal a different boat. But we're still going to follow through with the mission of getting a small boat.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We go to a different place.
No, I just want to make sure that I can create this scenario, whatever it is that you're doing.
Yeah, we're gonna go find Brick.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, he's out there. He's out there somewhere. All right, great. So, Ong, let's roll an investigation using your nose.
That was a bad roll.
Go. All right. Too late.
18. 17 minus 1.
17. That's a bad roll. Right on.
No. I rolled and I cocked my die on my laptop keys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's. This is why the internet is bad. We need to be
suspect.
So I can't catch him in the act. Well, we'll never know, will we? We'll never know, will we, Sam? Yeah, you.
It was a nat 1. It was a nat 1.
I knew it. Yeah, you somehow implode from your own sniffing. No,
he takes his own shit.
Yeah. he keeps going in circles.
It's like I in his hand.
Bend my head under my ass and.
I'm the guy that's been shitting on the ships.
I knew it.
You smell 2 faint trails. One
like The Witcher.
Yeah, and one's heading into town, and the other one seems very nearby.
Well, you guys, there are 2 shit sniffs that I smell here. One is heading into town, and one is quite nearby. Should we find them, split up, go for both? What do you guys think is best?
Let's go for the guy in town. The most succinct thing. Let's be efficient about this plan.
All right.
Sure.
You coming? Sick. She's muted, but I'm assuming that's a yes.
Hey, yes. I'm coming. Ha ha ha. I have to take care of something really quick. There's a very pressing matter that just my dog just threw up on the carpet. So
you do you. We will make sure that I smell the shit while you smell your dog's puke. Even though you don't have a dog in this situation.
Nope. Hold on. I got it. There's a cat.
Just let him eat it.
You do you. Just
let him eat it.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
How about you feed your animals?
All right.
Well, let's go towards the one in town.
We're going.
I'm super curious about these sounds.
That's how you save money on cat food. You just feed your dog too fast.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Why does the cat have to eat the puke?
Well, because
Let's talk about this.
It started first.
Because it did in this scenario.
I mean, obviously it's fine with it.
Yeah.
So, both.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you guys are heading towards the trail of smell that Ong is picking up, and
We're literally
heading
following shit.
Yeah. And Ong, you feel like you're being followed by the other smell. Weird. It's like always behind you.
Is it tack?
You
That's
turn
actually
around at
very
some point,
fair.
and it's like he's like emanating like with this smell that you can see now because you rolled a 17, and you're just like you can just feel this aura on him. It's like heavy, like being close to like a hot light. You're like, oh.
How far away from the ocean are we? Or like
you're
water?
right along. You're literally you're basically on the dock. If you know what I mean.
Without consent, I just throw him into the water.
Unless you're gonna let him tack, you guys could do a strength contest.
I mean, I just imagine that I'm not ready for it, you know?
Yeah, it's out of nowhere. I mean, I'm like 8 times your size.
All right, yeah, you just grab him and throw him. You're like,
I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove.
Sorry. Yeah,
you smell like shit, tack. Scrub your butthole, please.
And you guys like laugh.
I helped him shower. I tried.
All this lovely salt water.
You did what you could, Jolie.
I did.
Sometimes little goblin friends, especially when they, are tack, tend to smell kind of shitty. So.
I see.
Don't tell him I said that.
You guys
He's
laugh.
like right next to us.
Well, you guys laugh and have this conversation. You're like, and you don't see him ever like come back up to the surface.
Is he out? How far did I throw him?
Oh, I don't know, like 20 feet.
Oh, I'd just like to take like 3 steps and just kind of jump into the water and create a I want to do a what are the cool kids called? Cannonball. Thank you. To try and pop him out of the water.
You land on tack.
Yeah.
Yes. So. All right, Tack. I don't know if you're still there. Okay, good. Just so you know, you took 7 damage and you're unconscious as your head hit some shallow rocks nearby. Ong, you took 8 damage as you quickly discovered why Tack was not resurfacing, because you hit the same rocks with your ass.
That's okay. That hurt a lot. Tack, can I see him?
Yeah, you just see him like floating in the water. There's like blood like coming up from his nose and his forehead.
Jesus!
I pick him up and grab my tailbone a little bit and say, Jolie, I fucked up. I'm really sorry about this. But before we go get those shit pirates, could you help us out a little bit? I'm kind of hurt.
Come on, let's have another little healing session.
I kind of get up and I kind of bend over like this, and I'm just like, Jolie, would you get me first?
Shut up, Ong, and I smack you on the ass, and I'll cast a little healing word on you. Not that. You were probably.
And I'm just kind of holding Tack like a cat at this point, like on the scruff of his neck.
Come here, be gentle, and I'll lay Tack down and do a little, like, what is it called? CPR. A little push on the chest and
push.
And then push. And
I
then
do a little
maybe you spit up water. I do a little push and a push.
Jolie's a professional.
I ain't had no training, but I saved a lot of people.
Yeah. Come on.
It's true.
Oh. Okay, well,
that's what I did.
Yeah, great.
It's
so
like a cure wounds.
You're just healing on, or are you healing Tack too? And
Both.
What did you roll for each?
Well, I didn't roll. Okay, Tack, you get +8.
Your full health.
Take that, Coral Reef.
And for that butt slap, you get a +10.
You're both good.
Fuck yeah.
100%.
I'm really good at butt slaps.
Yeah.
Motivation.
Yeah.
I think that every time someone wakes up.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are awake again. Thank you for that whole thing, Sam. And
You're welcome.
you only have one trail of poop now that you're chasing.
I'd like to continue. I at this point I'm like a fucking bloodhound.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
A shit hound.
I just don't know. You make all these decisions. It's great. Yes, you are.
The efficacy of it is totally up to you. I would just like to act like I'm fucking on the scent right now.
Yeah, great. Do you like Google words before you say them? Do you have like? I'm curious to know if we play in person, if these words will come out when you can't access a computer.
I mean,
Bloodhound?
Or efficacy? I think it was efficacy.
What did you say earlier when you were on the boat? You were like shooting or something, or what?
Oh, a schooner?
Yeah. Like what?
That's what it is.
It's a type of boat.
Mm-hmm. Totally awesome. Cool.
Learn your boats, Austin.
Sam's just extra big brain.
Yeah, why don't you just go to the port side, Austin?
Yeah, why don't you just go eat?
Go starboard yourself.
Smart dummy asshole.
I'll never go to the park bathroom again.
Your brain's way too smooth to hang out with all of our wrinkled brains.
So you're following this, Ong, and I'm trying to see if I still have. Yeah, I still have them. Well, I don't have the map to show all of you viewers, but they're in Carmiel, and the poop trail seems to go into a building. In the out front, it says Needle and Prick. I don't know if you guys been in here before or not, but
We laughed about it.
I in there?
Yeah, I don't know if we actually made it in.
yeah. Anyway, Needle and Prick. And you can see like he's like sniffing out like a dog, like up to the door.
What is it, boy? What do you find?
There's some shit in here, and I think we should go investigate it.
A smelly smell that smells.
Tack, you go first, because of reasons.
Oh. Reasons, yes, raisins. Let's go.
All right.
I love raisins.
Yeah, I'll walk in first.
Okay. Is he going in
I'll
alone?
stroll in.
Okay.
I'll be
point. I don't
like
know if
kind
it
of
was
behind him a little bit, but I want him to go in
here.
there.
So, Tack, it's like you get like pushed in from Ong, and you just like walk in, and it's like curtains is the door, and so you like come through, and then the curtains close behind you, and you just see two, or you see one kind of like gentleman guy, very well dressed, clearly is like the head tailor of this place, kind of seems like maybe the owner, well off looking guy. And then with him is more of a shabby-looking individual that's clearly like his assistant. And he looks at you and like, "This is something I can help you with."
Yeah, just kind of, looking at what you have, sniffing around.
Sniffing.
And
indeed. Ugh.
see it?
You smell of seawater and shit.
Most of this shit is gone. So, you're in luck.
It's 80% salt. 20% shite.
Yeah, it's like a really bad diet. I get it.
Are you here for clothing? Can I help you in some way?
The fanciest clothes you got for a seafaring goblin.
Indeed. You see, he's like
Matt,
frustrated.
a question: is this the same guy that sold me the shoulder pads, or is this a different dude?
It must be because I forgot about that entirely. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
I'd like to bust the fucking door down, and just yell at him and be like, "Don't harass my
rip
friend."
the curtain off.
You sold me some.
He just breaks it down.
Yeah, I pull it down, and I just wanted to say, don't you fucking harass Tack. He is small. He might smell bad, but you don't tell that to his face. God damn it! And you sold me some shitty fucking cloth shoulder pads, you bastard.
Make fun of me behind my back like everyone else.
Yeah, behind his back, and you smell like pirate shit. I'm supposed to kill you.
As soon as you say pirate shit, his assistant like runs out the back door.
I run after him.
Same.
The assistant?
Yeah. The assistant.
And I want to scream.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go around back to because I don't know because at this point Jolie aren't in. So I just want to scream, go around back.
Okay.
I think that's our cue. I think that's our cue.
All right, you get right on it.
Yeah, and as soon as the assistant starts running, he's like, "Marcus, where are you going?" And he just starts taking off. We're in a chase scene. I haven't done this in so long. Okay. There's like rules to this, but I don't really like the rules of D&D for chase scenes.
Are you doing your cool rules?
Yeah, we're gonna do my rules.
Cool.
We're gonna do house rules, chase
D&D.
scene.
Fuck D&D.
Let's do this. I don't know.
What are your rules and how they're different from normal D&D rules?
They're
You can't wear pants.
Super complicated.
Scarier.
I like to just roll to see if you get closer or not. So you can basically. That's basically what we're gonna do.
Sick.
Oh, for closer.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
I made that weird.
yeah, you did. What's your deal, man?
I don't know.
I have them saved on here. Okay, so he starts running through the back. You guys start running around the side, and you see him like turn and see you. He's like, oh! And he just starts going the other way. And as you guys reach the back of it, so does Ong and Tak emerge from the back curtain door. Okay, let's go. Oh, I think
Athletics or what?
Hold on. There it is. Okay, so you can move 10 feet naturally, and he does as well, or 30 feet if we want. Let's do 30 feet. And so then you can try to do things to slow him down, and you just have to roll against a DC, and depending on what you're doing, you have certain modifiers.
Okay.
Okay. So he starts taking off through the town, and we can just do initiative just to see who goes first.
Okay.
6.
10 and 6.
18.
8.
All right, so Tak, you're up first. You see him start to take off and start running. I wish I had like some really dramatic song.
Bum, 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 ba-da, da, da.
Yeah, we can sing it.
This is dramatic as it gets. It's like sounds like a tribal like. Okay, so he starts taking off, Tak. He's about 30 feet away from you.
Okay. Dang it. This would have been awesome if I would have taken Crippling Strike. I will shoot at him, I guess.
Okay.
Because, you know.
Hit him in the butt.
I'm aiming straight between the cheeks. I got a 26.
26 to hit?
Yeah, I got +9 to my crossbow.
Fucking goblin fighters.
That's nice.
So I have my 5 dexterity, my 2 proficiency, and then I get +2 for being an archer.
Hell
For
yeah.
you'd have to roll a 4 or lower to miss. Like,
Yeah, I get the butthole, man.
yeah, let's do damage. Then we'll talk about it.
5.
5. All right.
Oh, wait, I got +5, 10.
10 damage. God. Let me change the music already. So
We had a chase scene.
never mind. I looked up the rules of my. So yeah, dude. I mean, you guys are like, oh, you come around the corner, and then he sees you like, oh no, and he just starts running, and immediately Tak comes out like, he just pulls this thing back and fires, hits him straight into the butthole. You're like, and he like falls to the ground, completely unable to run or move at all. Yeah, and he's
That's so bad.
And you just see him like squirming on the ground, like, and he's just on the ground 30 feet away from you. And you guys all just look
Impaled
at Tak, like,
bumhole.
what the fuck?
Got him!
Go get your kill, Tak. Go get your fucking trophy, son. Good job. And I pat him on the back.
Tak looks at him like, Jesus Christ. And then he walks over to start talking to little Marcus.
Okay, yeah, he's squirming on the ground. There's a bolt in his asshole. And he's screaming. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's just like,
I'm gonna walk up to him and go, hey, it's okay. It was an accident.
It's not okay.
Don't move, and I'll help get it out.
You did it on accident.
I know, right?
You accidentally shot me in the butthole.
I know, right?
Crazier things have happened.
Remove it. Just remove it. I won't use any other verb. Remove it.
I will unsheath my bolt from his anal sleeve.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Internal trauma.
I want to be doing it extremely carefully.
He's dying.
Yeah, I don't have any potions.
It's clear.
Someone come help!
He's like he's bleeding out.
Yeah, there's a large blood supply down there, so.
I'm gonna walk up and ask him if he's the one that's been shitting on the boat.
I try and bandage his butthole.
No, just plug it up so it doesn't bleed anymore.
Okay, I'm just gonna use 2 fingers.
Medicine.
Have you been the one that's been? Hey, guy. Have you been the one that's been shitting on all the boats around here?
Yeah.
You definitely can't.
What does that matter right now?
You're the one.
Damn it.
I did it.
Hey guys, we took care of it. We took care of it, like the guy told us to.
I'm trying to show you that it's a nat 20.
Oh, you natted it?
So you're plugging his butthole?
Yeah, with my bandages.
And
And
2
as you do it,
fingers, you
he's
said.
It like hurts so bad as you're doing whatever it is.
He starts to like it a little bit.
No, he does not. Yeah, and he keeps crying and wailing and passes out.
I'd like to pick him up. Hey guys, I think we got the guy. Do you want to go give this to the boat guy? Maybe we can negotiate for a bigger boat because he's alive.
Yeah, he told us to take care of it, and we did. So, I think we did a great job.
Yeah, I'm just in shock, I think.
I think we all are.
And mostly because I literally ran out of spells healing your constipated ass and spanking your ass and whatever, and I'm out of spells, and I can't help the one person that... Yeah, I feel weird, but let's go turn him in.
We'll take a nappy poo on the boat once we get on there, yeah.
I just feel like of all the times I could have fucking used my spells.
It wasn't for me jumping into the water negligently. I am sorry about
I need to
that.
stop spanking y'all and bathing y'all.
Just as like, just for clarification, from a viewer at this point, you said he was unconscious. Is he alive? Is he dead or alive?
Him. He was going to die.
Yeah.
Him.
Oh god. Okay.
Thank God you shoved all those bandages up his ass.
That's all I did. I was just like,
Can you imagine them bringing a corpse back to the other dude? Like, hey, he's alive. We want a bigger boat.
Yeah, just to clarify, it's like when you go to the bathroom, there's like toilet paper like on your shoe, you know, like it's just like bandages just hanging out from his. And also to clarify, he was wearing pants, right? So it made a small hole, but for you to put bandages up there would mean you'd have to tear the hole in his pants much larger to see the wound.
oh yeah, I didn't take the pants off.
Yeah,
I assume it's like loading a musket.
Loading a musket? My god.
We are terrifying, and we need to. I don't know who we are.
Okay,
we all need to be
Taylor,
stopped.
this is what happens when we're not with the group.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay, so,
Okay, I at least cast men to like plug up or fuck to
Barry.
look what you did. To stitch up the fucking pants.
Brandon just gets rid of his butt, just completely sews it up.
I don't do that. I hope I didn't do that.
Oh no.
You like miss and like sew his cheeks together.
That is a horror movie. That is literally a horror movie. We're scary.
Okay, we need to move on.
Scary.
We're going back to the boat guy.
Yeah, you repaired his pants so it doesn't look like he was just shot in the butthole. And
I throw him over my shoulder.
You'd never know.
I need to go to the woods.
Okay, I'm back. Wow. Just a little trip.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man. We should rename
We're
it.
buying
We're
a
just
boat.
chuffed. Absolutely chuffed.
We're still on page one,
yeah.
guys.
I'd like to. As we
Austin.
start to return to the ship salesman's
Yes.
area.
Yeah,
I'd
great.
like to turn back to everyone and just kind of wink and just nod and let them all know that I think we did a stand-up fucking job.
Yeah, great. You guys see him wink as he's holding this body, which you guys all know what just happened to him. Like, it's all very clear. Like,
Look,
I just blink down.
I look at you, Julie, like, what does that even mean?
and you bring him back and you put the body down in front of the guy. And he looks, he's like, is he the one? Did he do this? Is he the one that shits on the boat?
Please.
Do you have any proof that he's the one that shits on my boat?
He said he did it.
He looks dead.
He's not dead. I just like, can I look over him, like nudge him with my foot?
Yeah, and you can like hear a snore, like.
He's just sleeping. We took care of it, like you said.
Yes. Just
No
take care
killing
of the problem.
involved.
Yep. If no one shits on your boat tonight, I'd say we earned that boat fair and square.
He's like, well, there's only one way we'll know for sure. He takes his face and just starts slapping him until he wakes up. He's like, what? And then he's like holding him, like, are you the one that shits on my boat every night? And he's like, why do people keep asking me? My ass hurts so bad. He's like, what? He's like, I don't know. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, did you shit on my boat? He's like, I did.
And I start crying. I'm like, I can't help you.
and then you just see him do something where he's like, and then the guy just like gets hit with his dust and falls asleep again. And he puts him down. And he turns to you guys. Like, Jesus. All right. Well, I guess he.
Yeah, he pretty much said the exact same thing to me. So.
What did you guys do to him?
Tack actually shot him a little bit.
With a love
little
dart.
bit.
He shot him with a love dart.
Right.
Oh, what?
A love dart.
Love dart?
Why did he say his ass hurt so bad?
Because he was pooping on your boat, you fucking idiot.
My love darts are very sharp, and they look like a crossbow.
Did you shoot him with a crossbow in the asshole?
I already told him it was
we got the job done, didn't we?
That is by far the most ingenious way to stop someone from shitting I have ever heard.
Yep.
Wow.
Take away the
Keep them
tool.
alive. We thought about the whole thing.
That is the most traumatic. Did you see his face? He's never gonna
Never do it again. I bet you
shit on
that.
my boat again. Wow. Well, I'm glad.
I don't think he'll be shitting anywhere for a long time.
I'm glad I did such a good job on repairing the old Jimmy. And he just turns, and old Jimmy's just this beautiful, like, mustard yellow. It's been, like, completely...
Yeah!
And
got
on the
fuzzy
side...
dice hanging from the wheel.
It does.
I put on these glasses.
Yeah. On the side it says Jolie's Breeze.
Oh yeah, that's the cutest thing.
I've never been on a boat. I can't wait.
He extended the boat about like another 3 feet, and he's like, "Well, I felt like I should just since you had such a big fourth party member."
What's the buoyancy ratio on this motherfucker?
and he looks at you and he's like, "It's about 350."
That's all we need, motherfucker. Let's go.
It's about that time I noticed that he was an 8-foot tall crustacean from the Paleozoic era. All right, so
Trying to change my lighting.
Are we moving right now, or?
The belt.
For anyone that listens to this in podcast form, Jolie or Miranda just put on a fucking light show for us. So
yeah,
it's a rave.
This is the part of the night where Jolie just becomes the Wizard of Oz and is a floating head.
Yep.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
It's him! It's him! Oh, man. All right. Well, with that, we're gonna take a very short break, and we'll be right back. We'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Appreciate you so much, and check us out on all the things.
Smell you later.
Bye bye.
Hello, I'm Togu. I am the bard of the Bottle Cap Brigade. As you can tell by my height, I am a gnome. I am from a neighborhood outside of a big city called Skelling. We call the neighborhood Halftown. Yes, it is a gnome neighborhood. There in Halftown, I own a bar, actually, which is, I guess, a little bit of a brewery, too. I'm a bit of a brewer. The bar is called The Empty Mug, which I run with my family. I'm a self-proclaimed Casanova. I'm always up to be the center of attention. It's a difficult job, but somebody's got to do it. It can be a little tough sometimes to get close to me, but once you do and once you see kind of my inner soft spot, you're family. I'm always up for an evening spent drinking beers and hanging out in the bar, making jokes. And so hopefully we'll see you on Thursday. Cheers.
Greetings. My name is Eredris. I'm an Aragonasi monk and practitioner of the Way of the Four Elements. I've been traveling around the world of Magna for a long time now, in search of someone who was taken from me long ago. In my travels, I've developed a bit of a reputation. I'm a hero. Mostly because of the many heroic things that I've done, but also because of the regular, normal, everyday things that I do in a very heroic fashion. So it's no surprise that I joined the Bottle Cap Brigade. An entire group full of heroes, count me in. Oh, I am so excited about all the adventures we're going to have. But even more so, I just feel like I have so much great experience that I can share. I can really show them the ropes and teach them about what it means to be a hero. The speeches and the poses and supporting trans rights, there's just so much that we're going to be able to accomplish. We've already saved an entire kingdom. Also, it is through the Bottle Cap Brigade that I've met my animal companion, Steve. In fact, say hi, Steve.
Hi, Dad. I love you.
No, Steve, not to me. Say hi to everyone else.
Hi, everyone else. I want rats for dinner.
He's a snake.
Well, hello. It is I, the Goblin Tech, formerly known as the 13-year-old halfling boy Parrot. I'm confused too. So, I grew up in my mother's tavern, drinking and fighting. It was a great life, and I know I'm a kid. I was a kid. Confusing. They got tired of my antics and punching patrons in the nads for cash. So I got shipped off to this monastery where they studied how to drink and fight. Heaven. Heaven. I was the perfect pupil. So they sent me to Marin to recruit more like me. And then I started drinking and fighting again and gave up my monthly ways for cash. Or coin. Whatever sort of currency they were willing to give me. So I awoke, unfortunately, one day with my body strapped to this device with tubes in it. The blood had been drained right out of me. I was dying. And then this brigade came and saved me and got me killed at the same time. And then I awoke, feeling a little bit different, strange. My body aches a little more. And I'm a goblin. Not my first choice, but you take what you get. I am what I am. And I'm living with it. And I kind of still feel Tak's presence in the back of my head. It's interesting. He kind of just comes out sometimes, and he's kind of got his life together, so I'm not upset. I'm kind of living a more sober and purposeful life. So, my mothers would approve. I'd like to go back and see if they accept me for who I am. They're mid-30s, 13-year-old goblin halfling boy.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Or seriously,
I was born in the darkness.
Oh, sorry. We could social distance play if we could find a space big enough for it. But
yeah.
All right. Well, you guys walk into the empty mug. What would you like to do, Ergis and Togu?
Go
ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think the first thing that we would probably do is look around to see if the rest of the brigade's there.
Well, I can tell before we walk in. I want to use my tack tracker.
Okay.
Oh
You're
yeah.
You're so good at using that.
It's like the perfect times too.
Yeah, you walk in each step, and
thanks. It's like I can never get a fucking compliment in this game. Austin's like, remember how you use that spell really cool? Yeah, you have duck feet, motherfucker.
And bad dead skin.
Like cowboy spurs. It's like quack quack.
Oh man, I feel like the undead skill is kind of interesting. It's like positive and negative.
That is, yeah.
It's very cool.
Also I forgot to add this, which is kind of a negative. Because you don't rest as undead, if you needed a long or a short rest, that's not something that you can do anymore in that way. But you can recover if you fall to certain urges.
Oh shit! He's gonna eat some corpses.
Masturbation.
I was like,
You do think that people seem kind of tasty.
Oh shit balls!
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh
Specifically,
this
like
is interesting.
living conscious things with you know like not like a dog, but like it has to be a humanoid of some sort. Cool. Anyway, you guys walk in. You surveil the area, and you look around the bar and you don't see them at all. And you do see your mom working behind the bar, serving.
No, I'm not looking for them. I'm looking for the tracker.
Oh yes. And the
tracker.
tracker, it's nothing. Like nothing appears.
Did we see anything outside before we walked into the bar?
No. Like with the tracker, no.
Yeah.
No, you don't see anything with the tracker.
I want to look at Eris. I don't think they're here. I don't think they're in Sculling.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just stepped out for a second. I mean, maybe they've been waiting for a long time and they went to get supplies or something.
But I'd see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, you'd see what?
I have this ability. I have this. I can find our friends if I need to, and I can't do that right now, which means that they're farther than either they're farther than Sculling, or we're not in Sculling. I don't know.
It's a 1 mile radius.
Yeah.
So you know that they're not within that.
Oh. But it lasts for like 24 hours. I thought.
I don't even think you need to activate it. Really, it's just kind of something that's always there.
Oh,
Okay.
so in our walk from Calvin's, I didn't see this at all.
No.
Okay. All right. Then ignore that whole RP we just had. Yeah, we walk into the bar.
Okay. Wait. So, we can't ignore all the RP. How much?
Oh, sorry.
So
Sorry.
we don't see him. So we don't see him.
Yeah. Maybe I don't see him anywhere.
Well, I mean, they got to be here though, right? I mean, they wouldn't just.
They're not
leave.
at the mug. They're not at the mug.
Well, maybe they just stepped out for a second to go get supplies or something, right?
Maybe.
I don't really want to ask anybody that you're uncomfortable with asking.
No, it's cool. Let's there's my mom. I'll just tell her that I don't feel well. If she asks anything.
Yeah.
Because I sort of have another question for her.
Sure. Yeah. Do you want me to come with?
If you don't mind.
No, absolutely. Of course.
Okay. I want to go over and discreetly kind of tap my mom on the shoulder.
Yeah. She's like surveying a glass and then starts cleaning. She's like, "Oh, Togu, what are you doing here?"
Hey, Mom. Have you seen Dad?
Yes. I mean, Dad was here this morning. He went out to fetch some more supplies for the next brew.
Is he over in the house or is he out shopping still? I mean, is he down with Gunther?
I think he'll be back soon.
Okay.
What's wrong, Togu?
No, I think I just need to rest real quick. Eridus, do you wanna go head back?
Yeah. We'll go. Let's head back. Togu, where are we heading back to?
I need to find out something, and I want to exit through the side door of the hall, and I want to go into the big house.
Sure. I'm like kind of trailing behind, but I turn to Togu's mom and I'm like, Miss Togu's mom, has any of the other members of the brigade been here recently, like since we left?
No, they're not with you.
No, we got kind of separated in our adventures.
No.
Anyways, thank you. I gotta run with to cool. Okay.
Okay.
And Eridus is like just gets super nervous trying to like okay, bye.
Yeah. As you run away, she's like, just wash your hands. Oh. Yeah.
I just want to say we conveniently forget the cat face quite a bit.
Yeah.
I literally forgot it until you just said it, and then I had to replay that whole scene back in my fucking head.
Yeah.
I just remembered it too.
Well, you're wearing a bag over your head.
Oh yeah, I am. I forgot about the bag too. I'd actually planned to take that off. Cool. I'm glad I didn't because that made that convenient. And I'm just I go through the doorway and I'm looking for Togu and
come on.
And I run over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's like a side building, right, Taylor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of shaped like an L. Like if this is the front door, or like this is the front door, and then this is the main hall, and this is all the hotel, and then the big house is like up in this corner, with a courtyard in the middle.
Yeah. So you head out into the courtyard and you start approaching the house, and you see your dad, and it's clear that he's like just arrived with his cart, and he's like unloading things into like this little storehouse next to the big house, and he's just putting things in. Dad. Son? Oh, Togu. How are you?
Yeah.
What are those?
I'm fine. It's a long story, but I need to ask you something.
Okay.
Where is Church Key?
The family dagger?
Yes.
Well, it's funny you bring that up. I have it's always on the wall in the big house.
Okay, and then I want to run into the big house.
Okay. Yeah, you run in there. And you go into the main room, whatever, and you look up at the wall.
I'm just following.
Okay, perfect. You guys are both in there.
You're just like standing there with my dad as I like freaking out. Like,
yeah, you run by with a bag on your head. He's like, "What the boys?" And,
give him a little salute.
You go into the room, and you look up to the mantle, and it's like this big, wooden piece with like candles and like kind of fun things, and designs, and there's just this like clear like tracing of where the dagger normally is, and it's just not there.
I want to lean over to Eridus, and Eridus, I need you to keep a secret.
Okay.
Do you see that missing dagger up on the mantle?
I mean, yeah, sure. Where like the dust is missing.
So, when I fell out of that beehive, or the hive, or whatever that was, I woke up in a dream, and I met my younger self, and he gave me this, and I want to take the dagger out and then put it up on the mantle.
matches perfectly. Yeah.
That's like a perfect match.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, I don't know either, man. I'm just a humanoid of average intelligence, and I think that maybe if we track down,
go ahead. Sorry.
I think that when we track down Ivan, in Southor, maybe we can get some more answers. But
when he says humanoid, Togu drools a little bit.
Oh, nice. Okay. Hey, you got a little something. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't feel it.
I mean, I guess since we're sharing, whenever we were fighting that shadow that was in the hive, I don't know about you, but there was this moment where I was just overwhelmed with all of my regrets, just everything that I've done wrong in my whole life, and that I beat myself up for. And one of the biggest things for me was losing my family. Before I met up with the Bottle Cap Brigade, I've actually been traveling around trying to find my daughter. I don't even know if she's still alive, but maybe. But I was just kind of clinging on to the hope that maybe she was. And during that battle, having all of those things come flooding back, I realized that, like, in the past couple of months that I've been traveling with you, and the rest of the brigade, of course, love those guys. I feel like maybe I've been neglecting my family a little bit, and I guess what I'm saying is, I want to tell you that I'm going to help you get to the bottom of what's happening to you, but I want to ask in return if you'd be willing to maybe help me, or even when we're reunited with the brigade, see if you can help me in getting them to help me try to track down my daughter.
Something funny about, I guess, me and this sort of little colony you're standing in right now that we call the Empty Mug. The Jessica family is just that. You know, we're a family, and just so you know, the family doesn't just include, you know, the 5 of us in the Jessica group. It includes every single person that has walked into this bar, every person in Halftown, you know, and the brigade is a part of that family. And I won't stop fighting and help you fight until we find the rest of yours, even though, you know, I hope you know you've got some here.
No, of course. I just, thank you. And you know, maybe it was the drugs, but right before we flew to Sculling, Brick told me that she might still be alive. So that really means a lot.
Hey, that crazy kooky owl dude.
Yeah.
Of course she's still alive.
You think so?
I mean, yeah.
Well, thanks, man.
Anytime, buddy.
Well, I don't know where the fuck the rest of the brigade is, but we should probably find them. And
I think
you guys are like wiping tears, being like, "Yeah, man, we better go do something."
To us shooting a guy in the butthole.
We're fun.
What was that sound? I hated that show. I hated it so much.
I got more than.
So, I just want to put my knucks out. It's like, let's go.
And I'm gonna high five his knucks.
Jump high five to start.
We need to post that video so that people actually get that reference.
They get it.
I'll cut it up.
Are you leaving the dagger up there, dude?
I don't know. Let me ask Airdris. Hey, Airdris. That dagger has been in my family since my dad built this building that we're standing, and he used it to cut the wood and all the stuff to make this building. I don't have corkscrew, and I don't know if I'd feel guilty about taking church keep, but I feel like I need it.
Well, if you entered this dream and you came out of the dream with the dagger and with duck feet, I think you not only deserve the dagger, but we probably need it to figure out what's going on. It's connected to all of this. I mean, how else can you explain the dagger just coming off of the wall and ending up like in your hands in the middle of the desert?
So are you saying I deserve duck feet? Bro.
No, I'm just saying like the duck feet is a different thing. The duck feet's a different thing, but this one you're
I'm kidding. And then I want to hand down on the end of the dagger and like flip it up and then just grab it.
That's so funny. Oh my god. Dude. Oh, I get jokes now. Is this I have never understood how this works.
So as stand-up comedians say, I guess there's a whole new meaning to I'm killing up here, huh? Work. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Steve, where would you like to go?
Mercenaries at our will. If we want to go grab some from the shield.
Brother, it was ridiculous. We
3,
only used one.
And we used one. I got 2 more.
Or something. Yeah.
Mercenaries.
Okay. Yeah. When you guys get to the door, minutes.
I turn to Togu and I'm like, Togu, we need to go to the mercenary store and not the hero bar.
Those are one and the same, buddy.
Really? Okay. While I'm hanging around outside, I kind of want to mention earlier that there are some changes that had happened, and I want to take notice. Or see what I take notice of.
The first thing that you notice is everyone is carrying these little bottles. They have purple bottle caps, like twisting them on and off and drinking from them.
Oh.
And that seems like a pretty big thing. Like what the heck? And money into this for nothing, and then you see him walk away. Like what am I gonna do? Like that people are pretty on edge. Yeah.
How far away is that guy that was freaking out?
Yeah, like 15 feet, like within earshot, easy.
Okay. After kind of the dust settles on that interaction, and like whoever he was yelling at left, or whatever the case is, I want to walk up to him.
Okay. You walk up to this guy, and you turn, and you instantly know who it is. It's Lactose the Intolerant.
Fuck! God damn it!
Yeah.
Really?
Hey mate, it's been a while. How are you?
I've been better. Lactose.
Really?
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny that I run into you.
Is it?
What have you been up to?
Oh man, well, honestly, like I've just been really focusing on me and making sure that everything that I do it is really intentional and profitable. So we should get coffee.
I mean,
fucking gross.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In
You're
the
like
past,
an old
people have
friend,
offered.
You know, You're an old friend I haven't seen in such a long time. It'd be great to catch up.
Oh.
You know.
Okay, you just want to catch up. You just want to catch up. I've had people in the past try to pitch me things. Lactose. I'm gonna be a little honest with you. In our travels, we've come across some interesting folks that had some rather harsh things to say about what you've been doing for the past, however many days since we last saw you.
Yeah, right.
What are you running businesses here? What?
Oh man,
what can you tell me about?
Honestly, you're coming at me with a bit of a hectic kind of scenario here. So before you just jump to conclusions, I've started my own business, and I am my own boss, and I've started my own business. Yes. Yep. And it's been really it's a great opportunity. Honestly, when my mentor told me about it, I thought I have to jump on this right away, and it's been a huge blessing, mate. Huge blessing.
Wow. Your own boss. Oh, but
yeah.
You know what?
How would you like to make 6 figures on the side, working from home?
I literally like pat my pockets knowing I have 0 gold. And I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take you up on that coffee.
Oh my god.
Let's go get coffee.
Holy shit.
Right now?
Yeah, no, I mean, unless you're busy.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do that like in the morning.
But I was just gonna take you to my new shop. It's called D's Nuts.
Oh, well, that's your shop, huh?
Yeah. And we sell almond milk, mate.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't I meet you there? Togu, you remember Togu? Togu's here with me, and he's picking up a couple friends, and and then we'll meet you in there. Where should we track you down? Where can we find you?
Honestly, let's just not shoot the shit here, mate. I've heard this before. You're not gonna meet me there, and if you don't have the understanding to recognize an opportunity like this when it's in front of you, then I don't even want you on my team. I need someone teachable. I need someone who really takes life by these nuts.
I'll tell you what. How about I give you something, and I will come back and retrieve it. That's how committed I am to having coffee with you.
Okay.
Shit. I was like, this is a great idea. I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna give him.
How about that staff you're holding? That core staff.
My quarter staff.
It seems like something you care about. So you might as well just do that.
How about this? I'll give you my pants.
Sorry.
I'll give you my pants.
No, you don't. I mean, it's literally
this is where I need my pants. I need my pants here. Can you just stand in front of me for a second and I try to go up against the wall.
Lower back. Oh my god.
And I take my pants off, but then I take the bag off and I rip it a little bit to wrap around my waist, so it's covering up my naughty bits instead of my cat bits.
Your no squares.
My no squares. And so I'm like, here you go. Here, take my pants. I need my pants, obviously, right? And I just this cat person just right in his face. I'll come back for my pants. Just let me wait for my buddy Togu here. Where can we find you in D's Nuts?
Oh, you can find me anywhere in D's Nuts.
Sounds great. I'll be back for those pants. I'll vouch for those pants.
I am always in these nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get.
He's like holding his pants. He's like, I don't want. And he like holds them. He's like, whoa. And he like moves a little faster. He's like, these are nice pants.
Yeah. It takes a little getting used to.
Talking
Talking to him like they're rollerblades.
As you turn around, now with a bag just wrapped around your pelvic area, Togu walks out with 3 mercenaries.
They gave me an extra one.
Well, was it? Isn't it? It was 4, and then we took Jed.
Was it 4? Oh, okay.
I thought it was 4, and we took 3. Yeah.
Oh, okay. My notes are upstairs. I had to come downstairs, so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have it written down anywhere. This is memory. But you bring
I'll look when I go upstairs. Yeah. However many mercenaries I have left, they're with me.
And you point them out. There's a female and then 2 guys. And you introduce them to Eredris. You're like, this is Sally, Butch, and Harry.
Hey, Eredris, this is Sally, Butch, Harry, and this is Eredris.
It's good to meet you, everyone. I'm just like holding. Togu, quick sidebar. So.
Sure, you guys wait here.
All right. Hey, I got to thinking, man. Before we go too far, we do have some unfinished business here in Sculling. Do you remember what Raven and what Raven was telling us about his crab village and all that pollution?
Oh,
we promised we'd fix it, and a bottle cap brigade promise is a bottle cap. I had to give them to they're collateral right now. Well, that's it.
Pants.
Yes. And he just puts it down.
Does he?
I think 8 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, we love him. That's how we show our love for him. Oh, friendship.
Oh my goodness.
This is the feeling of dread. It's almost completely gone at this point, but there's just a little bit from that news that you heard about when you discovered you were undead now. And you can just feel this weight in your shirt pocket.
Well, I want to reach in my shirt pocket.
Yeah, and you
see what the weight is.
And you pull out this little note, and before it was kind of like sealed, the note that Mars gave you, and you just see like the ribbon just like unveil it, and it like flies away like a butterfly. On this little roll.
Well,
in the sky.
I just put it back in my pocket. No, I'm gonna open it and read it. I was gonna. Oh, that's weird. No, I'm gonna open it and read it.
Okay. Do you want to read it in Mars' voice, or you want me to do it?
I can read it.
Yeah, that'd be cooler than me like impersonating Mars, your character.
Depends on who you ask.
You have to read it like.
Togu.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Is that good? Is that good,
Yep.
teacher? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll shut up.
Hi, Togu. Even though I said my goodbyes, it wasn't until I got to the bottom of that ladder that I realized I never told you the final and very, very secret ingredient of that 12 bread peanut butter sandwich I told you about. Well, it's love. And as soon as you hear the word love, a butterfly kind of flies out from the note. She's holding, the little butterfly's holding a sign that says, "Call me, beat me, if you want to reach me." And then it flies, and it gives you like a little kiss on the cheek, and then that all just kind of dissipates into pollen. And it makes you sneeze.
Is that Kim Possible?
Yeah.
Wow. I love the only like love story in this is like with a character that you have to play on the side of your character. It's like not our actual. It's like
The rest is just awful and sad about buttholes.
Not wrong, not wrong.
Hey, there's beauty on both stories.
So, Airgis, you turn back and you just see Togu, and he's like, ugh.
And I walk up to him with my bag, and I'm like, hey,
Harry.
buddy, you good? You good?
Allergies, am I right?
Yeah, fucking allergies. Fuck allergies, am I right, bro? I'm still learning. And then I'm like, let's go to D's nuts. Oh my god.
So
I want to
you guys-
put the envelope. I want to, like, because I still have the envelope and the letter, right? It was just the butterfly that dissipated.
Yeah.
I just want to put everything back in. He wants to give, like, just a quick little smell and then put it back in there.
It smells like girl. Okay. And
As I'm walking ahead, I am thinking he doesn't have allergies. He's undead.
Yeah.
And I keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, man! Fuck yeah!
Like, wait a minute. So you guys turn the corner, and then in front of you just see the big factory, and you see smoke coming out of it, and then carts like starting to leave. And you can see in these crates on the side of the cart are these bottles, and they have these purple bottle caps. And you're like, I feel like I've seen those before. And you see lactose intolerant like yelling at someone like to go do something, and they're like cowering in fear, and they run away. And then he like looks around and then closes the door behind him. And with that, we're gonna end the session. We will see you guys next week. Check us out every Thursday live stream, and we also post, I think, Saturday, Sundays on YouTube. So, and we're doing some other content series about creating the best classes you can in D&D.